Welcome to Taladon, a land where anything is possible. A very large world with an asteroid belt are always visible in the sky of this world, while at night 2 moons dot the night sky, with a third making its presence known on special occasions. Nearly a millennia ago, the world was torn asunder by 2 great wars. From the north, the Demon War, the fiendish war known to demonologists as the Blood War. This had demons and devils spilling over and fighting each other along with trying to destroy the mortal population. In the south was the Scourge Horde War, a combination of a powerful cloud giant empress that had formed the scattered tribes of orcs, goblins, hobgoblins, giants, and bugbears into a massive force. Only by the combined forces of the different kingdoms and a few key adventuring groups from the Adventurers Guild were the armies stopped. Now, centuries later, there's rumblings of a new Scourge Horde. The old castle the cloud giant used that was thought to be destroyed has rumored to be sighted. Alright, so last week you guys all met up, decided, hey, let's start exploring the world. You guys wanted to pull in Aladdin and go, I can show you the world. And so the idea is, forgot about that. I just seen the markings there.
The markings?
So that's our roadmap.
Yeah, that's the roadmap. That's what. Why is there 2 Fenriths?
He's learned.
Why wouldn't there be 2 Fenriths?
Yeah, apparently.
I just refreshed my page.
Weird. Yeah, I have you. Anyway, so your guys' plan is to go from Saphira Olympica on the west coast and go where California girls all the way down to Atharia. And from Atharia, you're going to go up. You're going to go around Groomerock and go, hey, what's up? We're not going to stay here because you guys are smelly orcs. Bye. Go to Duma Ioin, and then from Duma Ioin, which is a dwarven kingdom, either up to Anaria or swing around to Rockharrow and Venoria. And from there, you guys are like, well, at that point, probably end of the world, so we're fine. So you guys have decided to do that. When you guys were finishing up, you got a letter saying that Rowan and Fenrith were invited to a noble's estate for dinner.
For dinner.
Yeah, I was going to say tea. I'm like, that's not the right word. For dinner.
Tea? Dear God, I can't even imagine them having tea.
Tea and crumpets, you say?
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
I do say.
Holding it with the tips of my claws.
Yeah, that's just like...
Hands out so I'm not breaking anything.
Up.
That would be so
No, I have to hold
cute.
up 3 fingers, not just my pinky, in order to hold the glass.
That would be adorable.
Yeah, so you guys were invited to the Stormstride Estates, and you guys are like, but can our friends come? And they're like, yeah, sure, so let us know how many are coming. And you guys are like, cool. From there, Mithria's like, I'm not going to risk it for a biscuit. I'm not going to go there. And so Crow's like, you can stay with me then.
I was not aware that's what he said. That's scary.
Well, essentially, you know, because he's not officially part of your guys' group. He is just a tag-along trainer for D'Artagnan for him to beat up, and D'Artagnan go, yes,
He's not a
please
Girl
don't.
Scout cookie.
So Mithria for the next day and a half-ish is going to teach her uncultured allies how to behave in high society since she is of noble birth, which for most people, it would not end well for her. She's like, yay. You buy them outfits, which Mithria, did you actually over the week figure out what?
I absolutely did. Are you ready for me to describe them?
All right. As a runway appears.
No, this was like a long conversation.
Oh god. All right. What is it?
We were talking about it. Okay. So let's start with. Let me pull up my information. Okay, we're gonna start with Amaya. She has got this lovely plain black shirt, long sleeves, and then her skirt is about shin length, and it's got this plaid design on it. It's pretty muted. like very, very dark, muted colors. We went for simple and elegant and classy.
My dumbass
Because-
just thought, how can a dress be muted? It doesn't make noise.
Oh god.
Wow.
No, the colors are,
Yep,
are toned down.
that's-
We've got
Earth tones.
yes, earth tones. Thank you. And then to match, Fenrith, we've got him a pretty simple dark gray shirt to go under his armor. The sleeves come down to about his elbows, and then we've got a blue and green kilt for him to wear. And then he's got, of course, got all his armor that he wanted to wear. We've cleaned up all of the armor. All of the armor is cleaned and polished and looking just fabulous.
Not much armor for Fenrith. It's just some straps to hold his one axe and his cloak over top.
Yes, that's what I was going for. And then for Warren, this one was kind of hard. We went back and forth. But he's got some nice slacks on. And then under all of his armor, he's got a nice white dress shirt as well. The overall goal, the whole group, is they're dressed up, but it's nothing like
Nothing
fancy.
restrictive.
No, nothing restrictive. We wanted comfort, maneuverability. Everyone is cleaned up, but they're not wearing like fancy jewels or anything. Like these guys could be on their way to church or something.
Okay.
Bold of you to
Getting
assume most
simple.
of this party would go to church.
Oh, Maya
Hey.
does.
I do. I go to temple.
Yeah, she goes.
That's why I said
I-
most
then-
of the party.
Most.
I
of
Because
venture there
Rip-
from time to time.
Ripley sleeps under a tree for church. I mean,
Hey.
His church
Okay.
nature.
I mean, valid.
Enjoy
Yeah,
nature.
and
That's
then,
how you worship nature.
I didn't do anything for D'Artagnan since he got his own clothing. So
Why do I get a
You
feeling
are-
this is gonna be a Django Unchained thing where you're like, pick your own clothing, and all you see is just frilly ass, bright stuff
No.
with him coming. It's like,
No.
lay down, you
D'Artagnan has
peasants,
normal
eh?
fine
I'm
clothes.
D'Artagnan.
Puffy pirate shirt.
he looks
Uh.
like Captain Hook from the animated Peter Pan.
Yes,
Oh,
red
Just
coat.
like 10 times more extravagant, and everything is like blues and grays. No,
Uh,
I'm just kidding.
Actually, okay, I was just
It's
gonna say,
very
actually,
simple,
or
like
No.
gray slacks, gray shirt with a navy blue vest, and like a navy blue tie. So it matches his head.
all right.
and
Okay.
then some flavor text. Mithria is very. She said she wouldn't go, but not gonna be lie. If anyone asked her to come, she would. But she knows she shouldn't. But she wants to, but she shouldn't. That's what she's been thinking about this whole, like ever since that invitation was opened.
All right.
And as,
So-
I will say, as she's like helping me get dressed, because literally, I mean, my girl wears armor, so she needs some help figuring this shit
I
out.
also, as we're getting you finished out, I take the locket that I got from that first house that we killed the gnolls at, and I'm putting that on you as well.
Aww.
I love the implication of that. Somebody asked about the locket at the party, and you have to come up with some BS excuse about who it is. Not just, oh, so when we first started adventuring, there was a house that was attacked by gnolls, and we stole this from the corpses.
It's fine.
We brought it
Uh,
to remember. You grabbed it to remind you of the first people you could not save. To remind you to try harder next time.
Exactly.
Exactly. Thank you.
As she's like
Exactly what I
getting
mean.
me
Bullshit.
into everything, like I can tell that she wants to go, and I'm gonna be like the older sister going, just come with us. We might as well stay together so we all don't get separated again.
We don't need another a temple situation.
Yeah. So I'm going to say that to her while she's like helping me and putting the necklace on. I'm going to be like, I could see it in your eyes, and you want to go.
Why is there an old dude in robes walking into your guys' room? Do it. Do it.
Wrinkly old
Unleash your
raisin of a man.
anger.
Oh, Jesus.
I am the raisin wizard. Do it.
And you want to go, don't you?
I do. It's
All right. Just get dressed and come with us. We're better safe staying all together. At least then I can keep an eye on you and make sure we're good.
I give you a very big hug, and then I run to. I assume we've been sharing the same room.
Of course.
Okay, so I run over to the closet and I pull out this.
I am frugal.
Lovely.
I ain't paying more money for 2 rooms if there's 2 girls in the party. No, we can share a room.
I run over to the closet and I pull out this dark, again very muted purple dress. It comes down about the same length as your skirt, long sleeves and a button up front. And I pull that on and I just grab a couple of my I grab some earrings that I use for my costume jewelry and I put them on and I do a little twirl.
I clap. Very pretty.
Thank you.
Should I wear some of my armor
Well,
and my
the
sword?
boys are.
Battle bitch. Go.
I feel weird
feel
without it on.
Well, I think that you almost there are pieces we could incorporate that would keep the elegant vibe. I mean,
Well,
let's
what
see, and
about
I
just like my bracers? Like my armor
that would
guards?
be pretty sick.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just feel a little safer with at least
All right,
something.
guys, we go from a noble to a warrior noble chic there. All right, let's do it, people. We put on the metal pieces there. We got this. We're fine. Get some paint. We're going to paint the metal there to make it incorporate into your dress a little bit more. Let's do it.
She just finally got her armor class up. She feels naked without it on.
Also,
You know
by the
what?
way,
That's
bag of
fair.
holding. You could just put all your stuff in the bag of holding, take it with you. So if
No,
you ever need it,
all my
then you
stuff
just
is in the. I'm taking all the stuff in the bag of holding, but I
What is
feel
that?
naked
10?
without at least something.
Oh, that's a minute. Is it 5 minutes? 10 minutes?
It
That's
takes
alright.
like 10 minutes to get armor on, if not
Yeah.
longer.
Yes,
So at
and I'll,
least with the bracers, I'll feel a little more protected. It doesn't do
yeah.
much, but it's something.
You know,
It would
I
have been
chose the
short.
muted colors, for a reason, and they work quite well with the armor. So
Yeah, it looks the bracers are really pretty with it. I thank you so much for
Absolutely.
picking out this outfit for me.
Of course, it was so much fun. And you were so beautiful in it.
Oh, I blush a little. All right, let's go find the boys.
Yes, we have to make sure they know how to tie their ties and such. Let's go.
Okay.
I
don't
have
know.
one question
Yes.
from the lessons. This is for Mr. Would she
Yeah.
have reacted if Fenrith ever reached into his spice pouch to add to the food?
She would have said that it is polite to take a bite and taste the food first, and then if you do want to add like salt or whatever, you have to do that after you try it.
Okay.
That's like
Because
The
he literally
proper thing.
yeah. It's a etiquette thing that it's not rude to
Okay.
add something to your food as long as you try it first.
So bite first, then add heat. Got it.
Yes.
Yes. That's perfectly reasonable. So and then just to reiterate, Mithri's taught you the bare bones of it. To put your napkin on your lap, to use the silverware and
I'm
it's
gonna laugh if we
nothing
get there and it's like this big
extravagant.
turkey leg roast.
Nah.
Kind of stuff.
No, forks and knives and spoons.
Forks and knives. Forks and knives.
We may not have to use them, but at least we know
I'm,
how.
I'm saying
Yes.
I'm just saying it'll be funny if we show up to this feast and it's like this big feast set up so So gladiators are comfortable just eating
Well,
and doing their thing.
And it could be, but better
It
safe
could
than
be.
sorry. We learned a little bit.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna look
Hopefully
at
we won't have
Ferris
to
and
use
just
it.
give him a smile.
Works.
Yeah, all the
They probably look
very
very unsettling anyways.
and assuming you guys all paid attention and were agreeable during the lessons, I don't think Mithra would be very worried about you guys.
Man, I would be.
Yep.
That was her first mistake.
Yeah. She may not be worried.
And it's
Mom
at this
of the
moment,
party is.
Mithria realized she done fucked up.
Yep.
I won't lie, there's a slight chance the food side of things is where Fenris will mess up.
It's you know what they're inviting you guys and you won the gladiator ring. I'm
Which
not
is
thinking they
exactly
expect
what
Yeah.
perfect.
all the advanced
They
stuff. You know, it's some of
Yeah.
this stuff is just incredible, the manners. But no, I think you will be very fine with this, base set of layers. And if we stray from that, it's their fault for expecting anything more. Because
I mean, when they saw me, I was getting stomped on by an elephant.
Mhm.
What could
I
possibly
think.
go
What was
wrong?
that thing was called? That's what they said it was called, right?
an elephant.
Yeah,
What?
no. Fenris was getting curb stomped by an elephant.
It was a heffalump.
Here.
Yeah,
There was a huffalump.
and woozles. They come in ones and twozles, you know.
Yeah.
Ones
Oh,
and
we did
twos.
fight
Let's
some
go
bear.
to dinner.
Sorry, saw
Okay.
bear.
I am going to do a pass to make sure all the boys
Alright.
are dressed and neatly and they know how to do their buttons and everything.
All right, you guys are
The
outside of your
canyon
guys'
is
room in the
currently
hall,
polishing his head with a cloth. Just like,
putting a can of gem polish back in your pouch. Just
yep.
you guys are doing kind of like you're out there letting Mithria do her final checks over you guys, making sure everything's done, anything like that. You guys hear "wow" as you see the receptionist kind of like look over to you guys. He seems very
They
impressed
do
with
clean
how
up
fancy.
nicely, don't they?
Yeah, no
They do
doubt.
clean up-
Little fancy
All
for
right.
adventurers.
Well, the occasion calls for it, and
Hey, good power on
even
to
if
you.
it didn't, they do look lovely. All right, boys.
He kind of tries to focus back on his work, but he is still very much looking over at you guys. Like, he's used to seeing the people come in bloodied and gored and stuff like that, carrying different body parts for whatever quest. And here you guys are going all fancied up and everything
All
like that.
dapper.
You see,
Is he checking out any of us specifically?
oh, he's ogling you and Amaya like he did the other night when he scanned you guys. Yeah, no.
Yeah, of course.
Like,
Hey, back off.
if this wasn't a stream, there'd be other words used right now. But it's stream, so I'm gonna be nice.
Yeah.
You see,
Well,
Krull.
thank you.
In the letter, do we know
Yes.
where we're going?
Yes, it
Did
is.
they mention sending a carriage to get us, or are we walking?
Oh, nope. I guess he could probably send a carriage. Sure, why not?
I don't know. I was just
Storm.
asking Fenris if he had the letter.
It's the Stormstride Estate in the Fancy District.
I'd
Krill's-
make sure to grab the appropriate crest from the chest before we go from our supplies.
Not that one. Not that one. Not that might come in handy. Okay, that one. There we go. Let's go.
It's like, almost brought the axe.
Almost broke it. Wait, what am I? Is someone supposed to give me a dagger? What is that? A 1d4?
Yeah.
Yep, 1d4.
But also, I'm pretty sure Maya is taking all your guys' weapons in the bag of
I
holding,
am.
isn't
I
she?
got the bag of holding. I
Yeah.
literally walk around to each of you and go, weapons in.
But I was going to carry my fancy. I was going to use my
come on.
ceremonial-looking axe as part of my look.
Just for now, weapons in.
You know what's messed up? I probably do more damage with my fists.
Exactly. So weapons in.
Dagger.
And I go around and I collect them like little boys and toddlers. Give me the weapons just until we can get through. And I have them on me just in case.
All of the
If you guys get bored, I'll bring them out. You guys can play with them.
His wand. His wand's in his boot and his short sword's on his side. And it's a saber, so it looks nice with fancy attire.
That's why I always had mine, because mine was a
Just
fancy.
give me the weapons.
Krell's
my
watching
buddy.
you fight with them. He's like, this should be interesting.
With a huge sigh, I put my weapons in there.
It's just until we get in. I'd rather not have to check weapons at the door. I know they do that sometimes at fancy places. So would you rather I have them or strangers have them?
Nobody questions a gentleman with a saber. I don't know what you're talking about.
Really?
Okay, but
One
where's
armed
the
man?
gentleman though? That's the question.
Why?
Yeah. One-armed man, gentleman.
I
who-
look like a proper gentleman. Fuck all of you.
and if
Careful,
they make
Harrison
you
Ford might
check
be
your
looking for
weapon-
you.
Oh no.
Anyway, okay.
Anyway, all right.
You guys all
He would
get
be
gussied up and stuff like that. You guys get ready. Krell looks to you, D'Artagnan. He's like, 8 o'clock. We start training. If you're hungover or not. And he kind of like starts waddling back to his room, pulling out the book that he's been reading since you guys have known him.
We'll bring you back something sweet.
Prefer the green. She kind of like waves as he shuts his door.
Okay, have a
Got
good night.
Now, do we
Alright.
get him drunk or do we give him the amulet of immunity?
Ah.
All right, so you guys go in. Carriage comes up, picks you guys up, takes you guys through through
I
the.
hope it's big enough.
Oh yeah, no. Well, yeah, no. There's 2 carriages. Consider your guys' size.
And you did reply that all of us would be going, so they knew how many.
Yes. Oh, I guess they knew how big the 2 of us were. They hadn't seen you, though.
That's true.
They don't realize that there's the third.
There's a
You're
third
not a
giant in the
dainty
party.
little lady.
The 4th giant in the party.
Oh, 4th giant in the party. Yeah, there's 4 of us.
D'Artagnan is just as tall.
Yep.
And then our wee little elf.
I'm just here. Just.
Like our token little human.
Okay. As you guys are riding, you guys see other people going, and as you guys are in there, you see a group of 4 people, kind of trotting down the road. You see in front of them is this warrior that has almost like cream-colored armor on, with a nice horse to match, with like very nice outfit and everything like that. Then there is a warrior in what looks to be almost like blood red armor with nice like armored up horse. After that, there is a warrior with a nice pristine white horse and nice armor and everything like that that's suited for war. And you see one that's a little bit more robed that it has this like pitch black horse, and their armor is pitch black. They kind of like ride past you guys, kind of like look over to you guys, but then continue on.
So cream, red, white, and black.
Yep.
Okay.
You guys do that. People stare at you guys, fancy ass carriage and everything like that going by.
I am staying away from the window of the carriage.
He's in the middle of all the giants, like huddled.
Yeah, I'm
Sitting between Fenrith and Rawin, the beefy.
Yeah, you can't see her at all. She's gone.
You
I
guys
just
go.
disappeared.
You guys stop at the. You guys are stopped at the gate to the noble district, and you guys can hear talking outside. And you see like guards kind of walk past, kind of almost like looking in, checking out the car and stuff like that. The driver, gives all the information, everything like that. You guys are let in, and all these estates are fancy. Like you guys are used to seeing. Well, Mithria would be more used to it, but the rest of you guys are used to seeing like the almost like mid-tier merchants' houses, which look. For you guys, you're like, holy shit, those are fancy. They put those to shame, these estates. Like, they're massive, multi-story estates, these large... There's a whole bunch of intricate designs. There's not one set. It is dependent on who lives there. So you can tell there's some that are, like, more elvish, more dwarvish, and like, all these stuff, all blending together. You guys go down, and as you guys go, it seems to be closer towards the waterfront. You get to a nice large estate that looks like a mesh between an estate and a defended keep, almost. You guys are brought up to the stairs, and then the driver stops the horse, gets down, opens your guys's, and he's like, "Oh, we are here?"
All right, I get out and say thank you.
I get out and I hand him a gold piece. Thank you very much. You've been lovely.
Thank you, miss. And waits for you guys all to get out. You guys are in front of this nice multi-storied building. And as you guys are kind of taking your sights, these set of double doors open, and you see this dwarf that has like very meticulated, like his beard is nicely groomed, his hair is pulled up. There's like not even a hair out of place type thing. It's like, are you the sweet? I almost said tormented there. Whew, that's not the right word. Like, are you guys the sweet revenge?
We
Yeah.
are.
Yes, we are.
It's like, I am Valen. I'm the steward of the house here. I will bring you in. Please come this way. And he like motions for you guys to come in.
I follow him,
As
Yep.
you guys can go
Do
up.
we have to
head
Can we
gleaming
go?
in the candlelight.
Nope, that's the wrong button. Cool, awesome, love it.
Let's say I love the map, Rez. It's very nice.
Yeah, hey, shut up.
Where are we?
Shut up. All right, I pushed the wrong button. All right. All right.
Oh, fog of war.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Well, you guys don't get to see the entire house. Come on now.
Oh,
We're not-
All right. You guys are giving that, and that, and that, and that, and that. And
I'm not seeing it. It's just the world map.
I feel like you got to refresh at that point, then, Bill.
Yeah, I gotta. Read
Yeah, it's gray down at the
Hmm.
bottom.
Now, how do we actually want to do this?
Well, you two who won up front, because
Us up front? Okay.
yeah, because you're the ones who they invited and we are coming with. Perfect.
Yep, I'm
I'll be right
definitely.
back. My dog has stickers all over her face.
Oh no.
What?
Uh-oh.
We'll
Wait,
put the
no,
people
what?
that know what they're doing right behind
See?
Fenrith and Rowan so they can whisper or tap.
Pretty much. That's why I'm behind you.
Left,
Yeah, yeah.
right, no, bow, good, there we go. Not too low, shit, not too low, no, fuck. God damn it.
The thing is, I don't think I'd curtsy. I'd just do the hand to the chest and a. But,
You know, I had a picture for him. You think I could find it now in all my pictures? Nope.
who, the turtle? That you had one for on the other one, or did you get
No,
a better one?
I think he's talking
No,
about
he's
the
not with us.
board.
Never mind. Steward.
Yeah, the steward. I like
Yeah.
had the perfect one for
Yeah.
him, and I
The
thought I
turtle
prepped
stayed
him,
home.
but apparently not.
What was his name again?
Valen, Valin. Oh, there it is.
Is this the driver or the guy meeting us inside?
This is
Guy
the
meeting
steward
us
slash
inside.
butler of the house.
Okay.
So he's boom right there. There we go.
Ah.
He like brings you guys into this nice foyer, and he like looks around. He's like, "May I take any of your coats?"
I don't think any of
I
us
don't
are
think I have a
wearing
coat.
coats.
I think Mithri was wearing a coat.
Yeah, I'll hand him my cloak.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
thank you. And he wanders off. That's the wrong button. He like wanders off over here to this. I did not cut enough area out. We're not going to talk about that. Okay, there we go. Boop, ba boop, boo.
Oh.
There we go. There. So there's a room over here, and he goes over there, puts it in, and it comes back out. And he like looks around. He's like, most of you do not wear weapons. I'm surprised at that. You, sir, and he points to D'Artagnan. He's like, I will need the weapon from your hip. No weapons are allowed on the premises.
Hand him the saber.
He takes it. Thank you. Madame, I will take your bag for you. And he motions to the bag of holding on, strapped across.
I give it to him.
Thank you. Don't not worry. It will be in here. And he like walks over here. And he comes back a moment later. Like, pretty good. Not too bad. I'm actually kind of surprised. And he like reaches behind him and he pulls out this, what looks to be almost like a feather on a stick. And he kind of like walks over to you guys and kind of dusts you guys slightly. And it fixes any wrinkles, any like dirt or anything like that you've gotten from a carriage or anything. And he's D'Artagnan, he sees you with your one arm. He's like, oh, jeez. And he like reaches into a pocket, roots around a little bit. He pulls out this glove, and he hands it to you. He's like, put this on there. We do not want to scare the lady of the house.
He's giving you a fake hand.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn around to Maya and just give her a look like, oh. Put it in the bag of holding, huh?
I'm gonna look at him back and be like, "You wouldn't have had it anyway."
We'll be fine, Rowan.
Yes,
Yeah,
We
we
got this.
will.
you guys will be fine.
Are you sure?
You can
about
still
that?
cast. 2 of you can still cast.
Yeah, no, we're good. We'll be fine. You guys can beat the crap out of anyone, and I'll just keep healing you.
My unarmed strike damage
I
is
know.
more
Oh my
than a dagger does.
That's
so-
why I'm behind you.
Oh boy.
Actually, no, I don't think that. No, I don't think that's normal. Your current damage would be your standard 1+ strength.
Well, no, I have unarmed strike as a thing.
Yes, but does ours work? I won't. No, never mind.
There is no range. I do 5 damage.
Oh, okay. Then yeah,
It's 1+ strength, so that makes sense.
yeah. Which is technically dagger does upwards of 3 more damage than that.
It's fine. Let's keep going.
Either way,
Well,
you
we'll
guys are all
You guys
disarmed
are
right now.
both still
Yeah.
army tanks. Like, let's be honest.
You guys,
You are meat
Yeah.
killed.
either way,
Yeah.
you guys are all disarmed right now, so it doesn't really matter much.
Mhm.
There, I think I cut out enough there. Alright, please follow me. Supper will be soon, but the lady wishes to meet you first, and he leads you guys up here.
Well, I guess we'll follow.
Yeah.
Yeah, no reason not to.
Damn
Yep.
straight
Yeah.
you follow.
But I will admit, at this point, Mithra's getting kind of nervous.
Alright. You guys are led up in here, and as you guys get into this area here, you see this beautiful, wide open space that it's just starting to get dark because it has like a skylight in it. You can see chandeliers hanging down. You can see actually to the second floor. There's a balcony up ahead, so this is a full fancy ass place where this entire space is just empty and it's just kind of to give light and stuff like that to the room.
Warren just feels extremely out of place, like as much as possible.
Yeah, I'm thinking most of us are.
I'm not used to wasted space in a building.
We're outside a lot.
D'Artagnan's over here just watching the glove like flop around as you walk.
No, when you put the glove on, it essentially becomes like a hand that you can't use, but it makes it look like you have a gloved hand.
Damn.
Mithra is having flashbacks, and none of them are.
Insert non-flashbacks now.
Yeah.
He will lead you guys over to here, and as he comes in, he's like, "May I introduce the Sweet's Revenge, champions Fenrith and Robin, with their compatriots Anne, Amaya, and D'Artagnan." And he kind of gives a bow and then motions for you guys to come in as he steps in.
Okay.
Yeah, I let the boys go. The boys go in first, because since they're the ones who are invited.
Yeah, there are champions. We'll follow.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys don't actually have to move your guys in right now. It's not like we're in battle
Okay.
right now.
Yeah.
I just
So-
like doing it for the purpose of knowing what we're doing.
Yeah.
You see this nice large room on one side. Apparently, I forgot to put the fucking the fireplace in. That's cool. There's a fireplace right here. Fireplace here, and you see 5 people sitting on couches and chairs talking. One, you see this halfling in these nice fancy robes that have arcane designs on them. You see, so that's this one right here. You see this one looks to be, she looks to be a human female, and very in line, a little bit more fancy, but very in line of the same thinking that Amaya had. So she seems to probably be some kind of warrior that has gussied up a little bit. Then you see,
Question.
yes.
I was going to ask if we recognized anyone in the room from the tournament.
No, but also you
This
didn't get a
guy-
good look at all the nobles because they were in
Box.
their own boxes and stuff like that. So
Would I just perchance would I recognize anybody?
nope.
Okay, good. That's good.
you see then a what looks to be a more elvish half elf sitting, looking at both, like kind of her turning her head every so often to one side and to the other, listening to whoever's talking. She's saying that she's more regal and everything like that, and her chair is a little bit more fancy. And then you
I'm
see.
guessing. Oh, I was gonna ask if I could do a vibe check to see who's the lady of the house.
Betting
Sure.
the one in the fancy chair.
Make an insight check.
Okay.
As you do that, this
You
guy
discover
here,
this is not the vibe.
you see in very nice outfit. It is a half elf with like 5 o'clock shadow on his face. It looks like he's struggling to grow it, but also at the same time, it's very meticulously kept. And then out of place for most of them is a dwarf sitting in a chair. He's still in fancy outfits, but his fancy outfit is more closer to you guys.
Okay.
It looks like he's gussied up, but also at the same time he's like, but really, what's the point, right? Like, Jesus Christ. He does.
That was a
If it's not
17.
functional, why?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Her, definitely her.
Okay.
And Amaya, you recognize he is in more priestly garbs. Like, he's in fancy, but they're also more leaning towards the priest side.
Okay.
As you guys come in, the lady in the corner speaks. She's like, "Oh, welcome to the house there. I'm so glad that you guys could all make it. We were just here, just waiting for you guys to come and for supper to be done." And she kind of looks over to Valen, and he's like, "Approximately 5 to 10 more minutes." Oh, that was a Scottish accent. That's not what I meant. Approximately 5 to 10 more minutes, milady. And she kind of nods, like, "Thank you. So just a few more minutes until supper. Then after that, I figured you guys could regale us in some stories if you guys so wish." And as she's saying that, the guy pipes up. He's like, "Did you not also say that you were going to give us a tour of your fine estate?" And she kind of nods, saying yes. So it seems for tonight, you guys are going to have a fancy meal and then get to tell stories, and then after that, get to explore the massive ass mansion that is currently here.
Interesting.
Mitra wishes she would have brought her flute.
Nah.
That's just a flute moment. She goes around introducing everyone. So that the halfling is Magister Delaba. She is a representative from the Wizards Guild. And then you have Lady Quinar right here. She is staying currently at the Stormstride residence. This is Lady Garon Stormstride. This is Garon, yeah. And then the elf is Sir Mayron Yarleaf. He is a merchant noble. And then this is Master Harbeck, a high priest of Moradin, and the current leader of the Dwarven Harrow, the contingent of dwarves that reside in Sephirum. And if you want to know how to spell their names, all you have to do, I think, is click on them.
Oh, is there names on there?
Yep.
Oh, there are. Thank God. I was trying to write as fast as I could, and I was like running out of time.
It's as
Oh, this
if.
makes life so much easier.
Mm-hmm.
Still gonna save but
And so they kind of like talk with you guys, make sure.
Them.
Yeah, they kind of talk with you guys for a couple minutes, seeing it, like how the ride was good and everything like that. When Valen comes back in and says that dinner will be served soon, so you guys can go to the dining hall, which he leads you guys from here all the way up to here. And I almost closed this by accident. Whoopsie.
That would have been funny. All of a sudden, Owlbear just crashes.
Yeah, super hilarious.
Boop. What a table.
Oh, dang.
Oh, Lord.
That is indeed a table.
That's gigantic.
Okay. So you guys are brought in. The lady sits at the head of the table. With her on her side.
40-foot table.
Over here, you guys see what looks to be some kind of scenic, almost frolicking between some animals playing out.
Is it painted
a
directly on
live-
the wall?
Live mural.
It looks like an illusion.
Oh,
Very cool.
my lady, this is lovely.
I don't think you guys are gonna actually be able to snap right to the chairs because
It's
Yeah, it's
fine.
fine.
it's close enough.
So
Are there placeholders with our names?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
Kind of. The only ones is Fenrith and Ramen need to sit within these two. Other than that, you guys get free reign to where you guys want to sit.
I'm gonna sit in the
Rowan can
middle
have
of
first pick
everyone
of
to
this.
check their manners.
All right. Valen comes and pulls your guys' chairs out, gets you guys seated. Each of you guys
You.
There we go. Go.
All right. So, you guys go to start. Did I purposely do that? I did do that. Oops. All right. There we go. You guys, for the sake of brevity, I won't make you guys do it again. But as you guys are eating and stuff like that, the conversation goes to how you guys started adventuring, what made you guys go to the Coliseum, and stuff like that. Congratulate on winning. Without actually doing the voices. So the lady of the house was impressed with you two. Very, very impressed. Sir Mayron has not really been talking to you guys for the supper.
Can I do a vibe check on him?
Sure, make an insight check.
5 check.
I love how it's a vibe check.
Yeah, it's not an insight; it's a vibe check.
I mean, it's not wrong. It is
I
an
know.
accurate
Yeah.
synonym.
18.
You are thankful looks could not kill, or else you'd be down 2 party members.
Which
He
two
doesn't
party
like us.
Yeah,
members?
I'm
Who's
thinking
this
the
guy?
big guys that he lost money on.
Oh.
I'm betting he
oh.
bet against our boys.
Do I pick that up?
You pick up the
Or-
icy if you wanted your drink chilled, you kind of could just hold it out towards him more, and it would come back slushy type thing. Very much.
Is it because he's antisocial, or is it because he's mad? Is he genuinely?
Oh, he'll
upset
talk to
or something?
the 3 of you guys decently okay. He just, as soon as he sees Ramen or Fenrith or one of them speak, that's when you're oh, cool, I'm just going to chill off my drink now. There we go.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So
It's
he's
definitely
butthurt, that's what he is.
Yeah, he lost money.
Oh, for
Like,
sure.
Or fighters. with the
Wait,
way
so
our
that
boys
means
bet. Yeah.
everyone else bet for us, and he's the only one to bet against us.
Potentially, or they aren't as upset about it.
Don't
That's
care.
it.
Right. Yeah.
So
They're not gambling. They don't rely on gambling as much as he does.
Right.
So Lady Quinar is you guys find out she's actually an ex-adventurer herself.
Oh.
Nice.
Magister Delaba is a high mage in the Wizards Guild, and she is currently essentially the envoy between the different guilds. So she's making sure, the Adventurers Guild gets supplied with the magic from them, and they also pay and everything like that. She makes sure that the fighters are protecting everyone else that needs to, and all that stuff. The Merchants Guild is giving fair prices and everything like that. She's very much interconnected with all the different guilds. Her fingers are in all the pies.
Neat.
Master Harbeck, like I said, he is he's the lead cleric of Moradin, which is the chief dwarvish god. So he's in charge of all the dwarves in this city. So if you guys go to the Dwarf Harrow and you guys need something, if you're in his bad favor, you don't get it no matter what. If you're in his good favor, odds are you'll probably get bumped up on the line. And then and the lord of the house, will not be making it tonight, as he is still currently up at the front lines where he is fighting.
So this is Lady Garon's house.
Yes,
Yeah.
this
Lord
is
and
her
Lady
estate.
Garon.
Which throughout the supper, you guys find out that she is both into archaeology type. She likes to find old trinkets from the past and stuff like that, and she also does a lot to help victims of the war, of the front lines and stuff like that. So like orphans and everything like that, or if people lose loved ones at the front lines, she has charities set up to help them.
Well, Ron will be intrigued about the artifacts for sure.
Oh, of course.
Right.
After supper, I plan on giving you guys a tour of the house there, and there's quite a few artifacts I'm sure you guys will enjoy, especially you two, because there are quite a few warrior artifacts that I've been able to find.
I engage with her about her charity work. That's extraordinary. Your kindness is quite touching.
Well, I figured it's just something I could do, give back. Everyone's fighting up the war, trying to keep the entire continent safe, so if something happens, well then it's our duty to make sure that they're well taken care of.
Can I vibe check her on that? Because Mitri, she's like, a rich person being helpful? What?
Yeah.
Mitri doesn't understand that.
You're like, does not
She's
compute. Yeah,
created
make
to
it
work
check.
two things.
Does not compute.
Does not compute. Please help. Does not compute.
17.
Yeah, she seems sincere.
Oh, wow. Mitri is like a little impressed.
The question is the lord of the house the same?
Well, seeing as
Indeed.
he's fighting in the war.
Sir Foran, he doesn't really do much with the charities. I forgot the word there for a second. The charities. His focus is more on making sure none of the enemies break down the wall. She kind of seems at a loss to remember what the wall is called. The wall. He's on the front line training recruits and making sure all supplies are spread out where they're needed and everything like that.
Ah, okay.
Well, hopefully this whole mess will be over and you two can be reunited.
Oh, hopefully soon. Yes. He does come back for a few days every few months, so that's nice.
That is lovely. Glad of that for you.
As you guys are talking and everything like that, your meals are being served, and it is both some of the finest and most disgusting meals you guys have had. Because
What?
it's fancy people.
Food
Yeah, it's fancy
sucks.
people. Caviar. You guys want to eat fish eggs?
Oh,
There
it's
you go.
fancy people garbage
Oh,
food.
actually,
Yeah.
I like caviar.
I like
But
caviar
I'm saying,
as well.
stuff like that. Like
yeah,
normal people would
fancy
be like,
food sucks.
"You sure
Yeah.
that's actual food?" And fancy people are like, "Oh yes,
Fancy
this is the
people
most
like the
mean
garbage
thing."
parts of the food.
Yeah, it's
Is
Garbage
there
parts of the animal. I don't know why.
is there any of that fancy corn?
Yep.
Oh no.
no.
It does not taste how you guys remember it, though. It tastes different.
What kind of product?
Well, that's because none of them ate it. It was all the
It was only
crackhead
okay.
Yeah, it's crackhead
Uh,
sweet roll.
Yeah. So as you guys talk, like they asked you, I'm not gonna make you guys repeat it because it's fine. But they pretty much asked, like I said, they asked you guys, how you got involved, and everything like that, how you guys got in there. So like as all the talking is going on, your guys' meal is being pulled out, and you guys can eat and everything like that. So kind of like when Fenrith and Robin are telling about their Coliseum days, you guys are able to go, ooh, food, nom, 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 nom.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And then when you guys are talking, then
No,
Fenrith and Robin are
not
like,
mom. It's polite and mannered. I'm glaring at everyone.
I want to nom nom with my pinky out.
There you go. No.
Just shoveling food into his face with his pinky up.
Yep. Pretty much.
Complete
Pinky-
and utter disregard for
Pinky is a
manners
stabilizer.
except for that pinky.
Well, considering we actually showed up nice, like we're doing okay.
Like I'm not gonna try and be messy or anything, but I'm gonna eat.
Yeah.
When you guys get to the part where you rescue Thobel, Harbeck pipes up. Aye, and I appreciate you guys doing that. I don't think you quite understand Thobble's place in the Dwarven Harrow. He is very special. Had
Oh,
we
she's
known he'd be doing
brilliant.
such dangerous stuff, we would have sent an entire contingent with him. But unfortunately, he's a stubborn bastard that doesn't really like having guards around him.
I chuckle when he calls him that, and I'm like, yeah, we saw that, but he's very sweet too.
Are we talking about the same Thobble?
And I tell him about the nights that he helps me train with a crossbow.
Alright, so that kind of seems like him. He is a crossbow fanatic, but sweet, are you sure? Are you
Yeah.
positive?
Yeah,
That
he
does
does
not
have
seem
a
like the
sweet
Thobble.
side.
He seemed very friendly to us.
Well, we also did save his life and get him his stuff back.
Maybe
Or
I should
what was
check to
left
see
of
if
his
he's
stuff.
possessed or something like that. That doesn't sound right at all.
I mean, would saving him the way we did explain what he did for our party members in that incident a
Perhaps.
few months ago?
Perhaps. I did hear that he commissioned you guys some fancy weapons there. Interesting designs he gave there. And then
we haven't seen them yet. You look at like you'll see my face and I'm like, I want to see it so bad, but we haven't seen them yet.
Dalaba is like, aye, those were very interesting. Otis put in there. It required quite a few mages actually. A lot from the Artisans Guild, the Wizards Guild. A lot there. You guys must be proud of them, honestly.
I think once we have them, we will be proud of them.
And they kind of all look at you guys like, wait, what?
Thobble never
They're a
told
little
us
bit-
how much they
Apparently-
were. And so we just keep
Apparently,
giving
there were
money.
instructions to avoid telling us.
Exactly. It's
Well,
just,
sounds like Thobble! And he lets out a belful laugh, just like a little laughing that echoes throughout the hall as he like chugs down some of his ale.
sweet, but mischievous. Yeah, so we will eventually get our hands on these fine weapons that he commissioned for us. Unfortunately, we don't know how much they cost, so we just keep handing money over.
Oh, don't worry, I think you'll love them all. They're pretty good, and meeting you guys tonight, I think they will do you guys well.
Oh, it just makes me want them more. Oh, we have to go and do more questing. We need more money.
Yes, we do have to work for our things.
Yeah, we need to work for Thobble's presence.
Well, that is what life is, just working towards whatever the current goal is.
Mitra's eye twitches.
Myron pops up, he's like, yeah, and some of us have to work a little bit harder now, thanks to certain people. And he kind of like side glances towards Fenrith and Robin.
I'm gonna look at him and be like, were you not happy that my friends won at the arena?
I was betting on the Tiamat's treasures.
Ah.
They seemed to be a little bit more better. They were actually able to handle a simple gladiator. And so, I made sure to put a lot of money on them, figuring they would win. They were also a favorite.
D'Artagnan looks over at the two biggest guys at the table like, you two really lost to a single gladiator?
You know,
It was a most
everyone has their
spectacular
Of all the
failure.
fights, that was the one.
everyone has their off days.
Indeed. And unfortunately, that elephant also cost a lot to bring in too, and it should have done more damage. I do ask, and he like looks over to you, and he's like, what in the gods' names are your scales made out of? Because they are not normal scales.
No, they're not. See, my friend, he's gorgeous, isn't he? So sparkly. What are they made out of, love? Apart from just pure beauty.
They're sapphire.
The power of beauty.
I am a sapphire dragon. They are sapphire scales.
That makes so much sense.
I've encountered sapphires before. None of that hard. You must have done something else to them there.
I mean, I do go into a trance when I am fighting, as I did against that elephant.
Ah, you're one of
At
them.
least I was up
I
against.
see. And
One
you,
of them?
Mr. Giant Man over there,
Yes.
What was it that you did to
Just-
make a dragonbone so scared of you that he stopped in his tracks? He's essentially referencing your dazing ability.
Oh. I can't think of words right now. I harness the power of giants in my fights.
Ah, those beasts. Well, it must be hard considering this continent has gotten rid of them. So you
Yeah,
must be a great warrior indeed.
I kind of laugh when he says this continent has gotten rid of them. And I'm like, no, this continent has not gotten rid of them.
entirely.
Lady Garen pops up. She's like, well, there's a lot less compared to a few centuries ago, for sure. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it, but there was a war in which giants ravaged this land. It almost actually cost us the continent because we had to devote. I almost went fucking Southern there. We almost
Well,
had
you just had Southern.
we had to devote. We had to devote a lot of our stuff. We had to divert a lot of our soldiers from the front lines to help them on there. So we were fighting a war on two fronts. It was most interesting, actually.
May I ask the name of the war?
Yes. Scholars and people that have written about it call it the Scourge Horde War because it was a scourge on the land. I guess, they couldn't think of something better, but hey, it works, right?
Yes.
I heard of that. I've read of that war by my patron's books. It was against the fiends, I think.
Giants.
And
No.
ogre types.
So what you're thinking
common?
of is the Blood War, which is still happening in the north there, where
Oh.
Sir Foran is currently fighting. No, the Scourge Horde was a whole bunch of giants and their ilk, bugbears and goblins, orcs, and all those bad ones that are from Dathulin. They made landfall. They destroyed the settlements there, and then they started to push up. They created a network to quickly bring over their troops, and unfortunately, some of those races she kind of like looks at the other ladies at the table and kind of looks back at you guys. They propagate very quickly, so they were able to really swarm the area.
And you said this was a couple of 100 years ago.
Yeah, upwards of a millennia ago. Yes, it does vary slightly. Different books have different accounts on when it's officially ended. Funnily enough, actually, as adventurers, you might enjoy this. It's actually around the same time that the Adventurers Guild, the first one, got destroyed. It's only been within the last, I want to say, she looks over to Lady Quinar. She's like, about 5 decades or so. She's like, yes, about the last 50 or so years that the Adventurers Guild has started to kind of get rebuilt.
Interesting.
Has Magister Delaba? Is that how you pronounce that?
Delaba, yeah.
Has she been saying anything, or she just
essentially just the comments about your guys' weapons. About it took a lot. It pretty much took most of the guilds, them working together to create your guys' weapons.
God damn you, Thobble! I want this weapon.
It has taken the Artificer Guild. It has taken the Wizards Guild, which technically the Artificer Guild is a section of the Wizards Guild, but it's Wizards Guild. It's taken the Clergy, and it's taken the Fighters Guild along with the Merchants Guild and like crafting and stuff like that. All of them together have been working on these weapons.
Howdy face.
Pretty much, yeah.
About
All the major guilds have been working on your guys' weapons.
I need more money.
I know. We need to go on more quests. Why are we eating dinner?
Why are we eating dinner?
Indeed. And maybe you
Well,
might be able
to be
to help
fair,
make
we,
some back.
we don't
that
leave for another day.
Maybe you can
We
actually
technically
make some
leave for
back
the
that you
next day or
guys
two.
cost me there. 20,000 is not a little bit of money.
Holy
Ooh.
shit! You bet on the wrong boys.
Apparently, yes.
I'm gonna look at the boys and be like, I'm really pissed that I missed that fight now.
Don't worry, in about 3 months when I get them posted to YouTube, you can watch them.
I'm so mad. But I was
Yeah, you could watch him
Training.
absolutely forget about class features and get bent over by a gladiator.
probably. I'm like, but I was training. God damn it.
Aye, I heard that. Apparently, Kellamvor is taking special interest in you.
Yeah. It was quite a shock to me, truthfully.
It
But,
shouldn't be. You're wonderful.
thank you. But no, I wasn't expecting it, but I did get some really good training in, actually.
I bet. That order that you're part of now, very, very, very powerful. But what do you expect from an Azamar? Odds are you're probably direct lineage from Kellamvor or one of his serfs.
I'll bow my head to him and say it would be an honor to be a descendant of his.
D'Artagnan is struggling to cut something with one hand.
Oh, and I see it, and I lean over like a mom and just cut it for him.
Thank you.
Which
You're
garners a couple looks, but also at the same time, then they're kind of like, no, okay.
I take care of my boys.
So you guys can take part in kind of like idle chit chat and stuff like that and everything like that.
Yeah.
It's a good. You guys are filled, and it is some of the best. Well, it's the best food you guys have ever had.
Rich people food?
Mithria, it is the
What
best
kind
you've
of
had
rich
in
people
like
are these?
2 years plus, something like that.
It would be
It was a decent
maybe a
amount of time.
year and a couple months, a minimum a year.
Yeah, because it took you a while to get from Lockter over onto the land.
You said it was like a 2-month journey or something.
Man, I don't remember.
I think.
But it's a decent amount of time. Plus, also you
yeah,
had to
for
hide
sure.
for a while in the Dwarven Kingdom that was down there.
And I've been like,
And, like,
apart from my little odd compliments at everyone, I've been mostly focusing on my own plate and just and to those who know me, she's got her she's obviously repressing some emotions.
Yeah, and every once in a while, even though I'm like having small talk with Master Harbeck.
Smoltered.
Shut up. I
Small talk.
told you I'm tired tonight. Oh, be nice to me. Harbeck. Every once in a while I'll just like put my hand on her leg to be like reassuring and then like take it off and keep, talking or whatever. Just like a hey, we're here for you kind of thing.
And she'll just give you a small nod, but it's to you guys it's clear she's masking.
Well, yeah.
She's got
And if you look like at Ron's plate, he does eat it all because he's just from the forest, so he eats whatever he can get his hands on. But you can tell what he doesn't like the caviar, and that's not it.
Any vegetables?
Well, he'll eat vegetables, but like the exotic foods, no.
Gotcha.
what's wrong? You don't want to eat like whale or something like that?
Ew.
No, that would probably be good.
That would probably be fine, but caviar is that like caviar and like
Eating whale sounds morally wrong.
After a bit,
Ugh.
Garon kind of like motions for Vale, and he comes up. She whispers something. He nods, disappears down this way, and doesn't come back till you guys are finishing up your dessert. And he whispers something, and she's like, "As soon as all of you guys are done, you guys showed an interest in the different artifacts and stuff like that, and I had planned to show you guys. So if you want, we can start to go and look at the different artifacts."
That would be lovely.
Mhm.
So
yeah, absolutely.
D'Artagnan's just being very quiet and like going along with whatever right now.
Fenrith is doing similar for some things and speaking up once in a while, but
The only time you guys really see D'Artagnan show any emotion is when the guy said that you got your asses kicked by a gladiator. He looks over like, you motherfuckers. Just one guy?
One singular gladiator.
And you learned to think, you should have seen the bear man we put down.
I'm sorry, what?
The bear.
Bearman? As in, he was unclothed?
No. Okay, hang
Oh,
on.
that would be Fenrir.
What was he before he transformed? Was he a human or was he,
He was a Goliath, I think.
another race?
He
Like a
was
another
werebear?
Goliath?
he was a Goliath with a he's totem of the bear Goliath is what he was.
Yeah, and he. Yes.
Yeah.
You put him down.
Yes.
Not the gladiator.
Yeah, no, not him. That guy's mean.
Aw.
That because he beat the snot out of you.
I will admit that's my bad.
To be fair, that gladiator that did whoop your asses, he is a champion gladiator that has been very profitable to a lot of people over the years.
Oh, so it's not that embarrassing, I guess, then.
Well, considering how quickly they took out an elephant from the deserts, they took out other adventuring groups, and they took out. Actually, I forget. Oh, the centaurs
We
that
only
we had
lost
hired.
one.
Oh, yeah,
fight.
them dang on centaurs.
It was a little bit of embarrassing. That'd be the equivalency of you guys walking out, killing a big old mighty giant, and then getting killed by a goblin. Which, honestly, if
I
that happens,
have
let me
one
know. I want to
question.
see.
What is an
He
elephant?
was the champion, though, and I suppose you become champion for a reason.
Aye,
D'Artagnan just looks at the sweet southern gentleman and says, what's an elephant?
is this massive beast from the desert area that took a lot to get here, and I was planning on selling off to different areas, but apparently not anymore thanks to these two here.
If you put it in a ring and it's an animal, do you really expect it to live?
Yes, concerning these things, about a dozen of them could take an entire company of soldiers. Yes, I expected it to win.
It's a dozen. This is one versus two really big dudes.
Yeah, what's a company, like 30 people?
Over like 100, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
All
Those
right.
are soldiers.
I
Not trained
really wish
adventurers.
I would have been able to fight. Damn it.
yeah.
All right. So you guys are ready to start your tour of the area?
Yes, please.
Yep.
Please.
So we are going to go down here, and apparently I was drunk when I was making this thing, because it's not completely cut out. Fine. It's fine. Let's do this. We're not going to talk about it there. All right, there we go. Boop. And boop. All right. So you guys are taken down. To start off, well, this is an artifact here. I'm just going to use her as a token for the group. They aren't artifacts, but I do quite enjoy them. And she takes you guys down this way and then like back over here, and both sides are covered in paintings. Some ranging from like only like a foot square all the way to like massive murals, and they just show different areas of the world, and it's very like walking through it's very almost like tranquil. She comes down this area all the way down. She goes at a nice slow pace for y'all to
Gander.
yeah, gander, and then comes back through this here, back to where you guys first came in, walks up here, and she's like, it doesn't seem like a lot of you are into removing the fog of war, into the more arcane art, but I'm sure some of you might enjoy this. And as she leads you guys into this massive
It's a
library.
freaking library.
Like you're looking at about
Mikia's jaw
probably
drops.
I know.
20-foot tall roof, floor to ceiling library, like shelves of books. There's a couple areas where you could sit down in there. I did not cut this out. That's fine. Or that's perfectly okay.
D'Artagnan's jaw hits
my
the
mouth
floor.
is like slightly open, and my eyes are super large, and I'm like, oh my god.
Now that it has been a while and the sun is down, you guys do see lights flickering on the wall enough to keep you guys. They look almost like torches, like fancy torches, but there doesn't seem to be actual fire coming from them.
D'Artagnan says quietly that he could stay in here for weeks.
Yeah.
In
Walmart
here,
looks more inquisitive than anything. Not really like awestruck because he doesn't really care about magic so much.
Rowan's
It's
over
just
here like, what the
interesting.
fuck is a book?
is that what toilet paper? Is this a whole bunch of toilet paper to wipe your ass with?
No.
In
No,
here,
boy.
you guys see in a display case with thick, almost like glass, these two very ancient-looking tomes.
What are they open to? Or are they not open?
They are open. They're open, and they're pages in language none of you guys speak.
Ooh.
Really?
Can I
I
ask
speak a lot of languages.
Can I ask the lady where they located those?
Oh, this is one of those an ancient wizard's tower. I was able to find this. From what we've been able to translate so far, it's some kind of almost experiment to create certain magic items. Unfortunately, the language is very old. It seems they were using information passed down to them from even older. So,
Rez, is it primordial?
No, it's not.
It's a
it?
giant.
Yes, it's giant. It's actually giant. I just didn't want to tell you guys. I'm like, fuck, no. All right. And then after considering your guys' reaction, I'm probably going to say a good probably 45 minutes, an hour looking in here.
Does she have any spell books that might have how to do scry in them?
No spell books are not in here. No, these are just regular books to read.
I know two people that would want to read through those because you may not be able to use magic, but you can still learn it.
Yeah.
All right.
D'Artagnan?
Wow.
D'Artagnan looks over at Fenrith like, I'm gonna fucking stab you.
Oh.
All right.
Try
And
it.
as you guys come in here, you guys are met with these two massive. It looks like it's like white furred deer, but their heads are probably bigger than Fenrith's head,
Jesus.
Wow.
mounted up onto the
Those
wall.
are some funny
Would I
looking
have seen
horses.
anything similar to this or know of it?
Nope.
Would I know what
Or
it
that-
is?
Okay, so there's no way I would.
Looks like a crystal deer, but that's really cool.
This is a
That
D'Artagnan
is
really
a
over here
big
was
albino
like,
deer.
That's an interesting horse with horns.
Yes, those
I would know
are-
a deer. I just wouldn't know this kind.
They're dire Arctic deer.
That's
Ooh.
amazing.
Would I know a dire deer? Maybe not.
Dire
I
animals are
think
very
I
rare.
would.
Well, relatively rare.
True. So I wouldn't. I'd be used to deer, not necessarily dire.
Yeah.
All
I think
right.
all of them are deer.
So in here, you guys are a map that looks like it's being recreated, and it looks almost of what you guys have seen, but some of it looks different.
So they're recreating the older map.
Yep. Mhm.
Okay.
These statues each represent. You guys see different pieces of different kinds of armor and stuff like that being put onto a mannequin, like an armor stand. Some of them are more complete than the others. It's like those battle suits do take a lot of time to find out. Seems a lot of warriors in the old days piecemeal their armor together. So that's been very, very fun.
Oh no.
It's like a puzzle.
Looking at them,
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
patron would love this room.
Warren is looking at him because he wants them probably.
And then over here, more display cases. It looks like weird, different items and stuff like that. Like these are all display cases here.
Okay.
And then it is
Ooh.
different
I'm
like statues over here
going to
of different things. Looks almost like some kind of potions that of being preserved. Some kind of
Any
toolkit.
scry potions?
No.
question.
Yes.
As I'm looking around, I'm going to use my magic awareness. Do I feel any magic items throughout this room?
Yeah, all of it.
Or is it all just mundane?
Nope, it's pretty much
it's
all magic.
enchanted?
Yeah.
It's
Even the Archer-deer?
Oh.
They probably use magic on it, some to like preserve and stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh.
Or the item.
So I probably feel a necromancy on or something similar on those right now.
Or they themselves.
I can tell
were
the school of
partially
magic of any spells.
Oh, all of them. Just all of them.
yeah.
A whole bunch of
That's why I'm
different.
not doing
You
detect
go
magic in
blind
this
after
room
this.
because I would go blind.
That's yeah. That's the thing. I can
thought
just
about it, and I
feel the
went.
magic.
I went no, because I won't be able to
Yeah.
see. Like, there's no way.
These are nice items and
And
everything like that, but
this
unfortunately
is
they are not our best.
all enchanted.
These aren't your best.
No.
What,
They
what was
are
on this
and
table?
on what table?
The gem-looking
Yeah.
table.
A whole bunch of different gems.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Sure, gems on a table.
They also kind of ping to me.
Mhm. Oh yeah.
D'Artagnan looks at Fenris. Which one matches me?
She stands up at this set of double doors. She's like, "You want to see what some of the best are?" And she kind of sidesteps and motions for one of you guys to open the doors.
I'll open it.
All right. You open the door, and as you do, you open it up. And the first thing that greets you is you see this giant horse rear up as if it's about to like land down and attack you. Except instead of hair, where the hair would be, you see this fire as its skin itself is this pitch black. As you guys hear this mix between horse whinnying and like demonic screams.
I instantly
That is
love
the
him.
stuff of nightmares.
I instantly love him.
As it lands and kind of
Instantly love him.
almost like goes to attack you, it kind of like and then turns around and does a loop around. And then as it comes back close to you, almost at like a certain spot, it rears back up and goes, as it seems to be some kind of programmed, almost like illusion.
I
That's
definitely have my hands up at this point.
Amazing.
Is that a dragon's head?
Yup.
Oh, holy shit!
Oh,
As you guys
Wow.
come in,
would I recognize what kind it is?
A purple dragon?
Nope.
What?
That's what would I recognize what it is? And I'm not necessarily uncomfortable, depending on what it is.
It's a sapphire
It's an
dragon
amethyst.
head.
Is it
Yeah,
actually amethyst?
it's a cipher. Sure, we'll go with amethyst. Well, the closest thing you can think of is amethyst dragon head. And the size of it, you're looking at probably ancient.
Wow.
As
I
you
look at
guys-
So
Fenris.
that's something
I
Fenris
just
would be able to
put my
tell.
hand into his. Okay.
So
The
the
blood
Tap
horse?
on the shoulder. It's like, this is cool.
the horse follows this track. It like gallops along, and as it comes back over here, that's when it rears up when then comes back down and turns around and goes back
Oh,
and
it
follows.
continues even after we go.
If I
through.
reach out while it rears, do I just pass through it?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
That's So
Your guys'
cool.
reaction, you guys can hear Lady Garon kind of giggle to the side.
yeah, well, yeah,
It is
That's
magnificent,
amazing.
isn't it?
it's amazing.
I'm gonna say good one.
So Stormstride fought one. Apparently he called it a nightmare to face.
D'Artagnan just like, well, I guess I was right.
Inside you see the dragon, and you see suits of armor that you guys do not recognize the design of.
Okay.
Over here.
Player knowledge, are they the Japanese looking inspired?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it matches the image.
you see these fancy-looking statues over here. You see in display cases weapons here. So there is what looks to be some kind of broken, almost like long sword.
Hey, there's the shards of Narsil.
There seems to be a
Or an
axe set.
Avenger.
Yeah, you never know. With them, yeah, it might be a Holy Avenger just chilling out
Like
there.
hand
Be like,
axes?
come on, guys, reforge and send it to the front lines, you motherfuckers. No,
Are those
these are
hand
like,
axes?
Those are war axes, actual war axes,
Okay, so they're a bit bigger.
like battle axes. Sorry, yeah. Nice sword here, and you see like a circlet over here. Not circlet, an amulet over here. And as you guys come over to here, there's like other paintings, stuff like that on the wall. As you guys come over to this here, you guys around the corner and set into this massive relief with these nice pillars carved, very ornate, is this massive, massive painting that if you guys scroll out a little bit.
Oh. That's a lot of
It's
it.
this.
Oh,
Oh, there's a person in
I
that
will be
picture.
right back.
All right.
Is that kind of like the house that we came up on?
No.
No. Okay. I wasn't sure.
Yeah. No.
I'm gonna ask the lady of the house what's the painting of.
Oh, that's it. Well, it took me a long time to find this out, and apparently that is a noble's estate from one of the far-off lands. Apparently, there's another giant land on our plane of existence. Not Loch Terror or anything like that, but if you sail far, far to the east or the west, you'll find it. And apparently a noble lived on one of these ones, and that's what that was.
And is that him in the picture?
We believe so. We're not too terribly sure. Not much has been found. Of course, I'm sure you guys know if you guys go too far to the west, then that's when the dragon turtles attack you and no ships are ever seen again. So of course it is just, bedtime stories, but I do quite enjoy it, and honestly, trying to track this down took a long time to do.
Britannian is just fascinated that there are turtles that are dragons.
So what she's saying is the story that there's another land of giants or like a giant continent.
Yeah, essentially another continent.
Oh, okay.
So right now for the world, I'm going to
It's
switch
basically like everybody in Europe being like, "Oh my God, there's another place to go on the
Essentially,
world."
Right.
Not
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So essentially, nobody makes it past this area here.
Why do
Right.
you make me want to make it past that area?
We are not going onto a ship.
Oh, we
Ship
We
will
already have our
eventually.
Not yet.
cross-country trip.
We will eventually.
Ship battle, whoop whoop.
When we are stronger.
When I have a different body.
Yeah, pretty much. It's fine. So they're saying that to the west, that the stories are that there's another continent to the west.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so the
Which-
dragon turtles attack on the east and the west?
Yes.
Dragon
So
turtles.
essentially, once you guys get to
own
the
the
edge of the
water.
map, yeah, they attack.
Okay.
Interesting.
Of course, it is only fairy tales. Of course, there's no land out there, but it's nice to think that something like that might be out there.
Oh, definitely.
And honestly, I think it's just quite beautiful. It's a very, very impressive mansion. Everyone looks around for a bit, letting you guys look around and everything like that. This is like a trove. Like the amount of magic in here probably could
I'd go
pay
blind.
for 10 times over all your guys' weapons, starting from scratch type
Oh.
thing.
Of course.
Demetria's fighting real hard to keep her emotions off of her face.
And then after that, she will lead you guys back down to this area here. Oh, I gotta cut the fog of war, not add more. Nope, that's still the wrong button. God damn it. Okay, Albert, please stop. I just need. There we
It
go.
can't help itself.
Fucking goddamn. All right.
The long hallway that just circles around for no real reason.
I'm sure there's more artwork.
Oh yeah. She
Yeah, it's all artwork.
she leads you guys back down, and there's more like artwork. There's some more like different odds and ends of different trinkets and stuff like that. Kind of like talking about the different things, different artists and stuff like that. When all of a sudden you guys notice the lights kind of like flicker a little bit.
What was that?
Aren't they lit up by magic?
She
Oh,
kind of
that
like looks
makes
around. She's like, I'm sure everything's fine. I'm pretty sure that the spells just had to be recast on them. Excuse me for a moment. And Valentine.
I like to
and
think
Voltus.
that every time D'Artagnan passes the light, it dims a little bit.
So are all the nobles and everything with us as well?
Yeah, we've all been just touring the house together.
Mhm.
D'Artagnan looks at the party like, I don't like this.
Yeah,
Phelan's like,
neither
don't
do
worry.
we.
Oh my god, I don't want to keep going so Irish. He's like, don't worry, I will go and check it out. Nothing to be scared of, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes they flicker. The spells are not complete spells. Excuse me. And he kind of like.
Uh-huh.
He kind of just disappears.
Yeah.
And so.
We're just all standing in a hallway.
Like Aaron's like, so anyway, so yes, these are some of my favorite pictures here. Some of them are newer, some of them are older. She's trying to distract you guys at the fact that these lights are flickering.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like someone's playing, it's like, oh, 100%, 1%, 100%, oh, 5%, 100%, oh, 25, 75, and it keeps
it's
like,
still happening?
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't. I'm gonna look at the party and be like, get ready for something.
Oh yeah, I'm standing like right next to you.
D'Artagnan's just looking around like, well, I'm fucked.
Yeah, I'm gonna
In
kind of
your
like.
head, you hear, "I'm always ready." By the way,
Good.
No, I don't.
Not you. He's saying to me.
As they're going, they're
I
kind
only can
of
do one person at a time.
talking and everything like
You
that.
can't do me at all.
Kunar is kind of trying to help Garen distract you guys, and you also notice she has gotten almost like a protective stance
Like a
closer
bodyguard.
to
Yeah.
Garen as going around, and all of a sudden, darkness.
I cast light.
I'm assuming we would regularly see the ready to fight look.
Who doesn't have dark vision is the question.
Everybody here has dark vision.
Okay, good.
Out of us.
Well,
The
there
halfling
are
doesn't,
humans.
unless they have a.
No, there's half elves which have dark vision.
Normally Goliaths don't have dark vision, but
But you get some from your
Once
magic.
again, it goes dark. I cast the cantrip light on my bracer.
I instantly look towards the doors and windows.
We're in a hallway.
Yeah,
All right, then I'll look up and down the hall.
All right, you look up and down the hall. Now the light is only what 30 feet or something like that.
Hold on. Let me.
I think so.
I got dark vision.
I know, but I also cast light on my.
Which then
bracer.
instantly
I see.
stops the dark vision. You hear Havok also got smarter at the other. I'll say let's just, and he kind of like strokes his beard, and as he hits one of the not elastics in his beard, but like the metal rings that the dwarves use to keep their beard in, it starts to glow as his beard starts to slightly glow as he like strokes it a little bit.
That's beautiful.
D'Artagnan looks
I think they
like very nervous right now, considering.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually.
I hold D'Artagnan's hand.
I'm gonna like push. We're gonna kind of push D'Artagnan behind us.
Keep it.
Oh
Yeah,
no, he's standing behind.
And
He's
actually,
like,
Yeah,
"Oh, if
yeah.
shit
no,
pops
this is
up,
what
I
we're
gotta make
doing.
it."
Yeah, we're all kind of like repositioning.
Oh yeah, we're getting ready.
I've got 20-foot radius.
Okay.
For mine.
You guys hear soft chanting, and all of a sudden, Delaba, her ground starts to glow as the runes themselves emit light.
The lava, which one's okay?
This one.
Yep, I clicked.
The Wizards Guild member.
Yep.
Well, isn't this an interesting turn of events here?
D'Artagnan's gonna look at the nobles in the hallway and be like, well, not proud to admit this, but I used to be a thief, and now I have this. And he points at his amulet. Can any of you dispel this if something happens?
Dlab was like, I could perhaps try, yes. If you are a thief, it's probably the clergy that did it. And she kind of looks over to Harbeck. Like, oh, don't look at me, laddie. I don't know that spell.
Great. Whatever.
I'm a high priest of Moradin, the Allfather there. I do smithing. That's what I do.
Yeah.
So I can easily do this, and he kind of like flicks his beard, and his beard almost seems like it's on fire as that part glows. But he like goes off after a bit. He's like, not much really. A few other spells, but I'm not really going to be using them now, if you know what I mean. And he kind of like wicks into you, Amaya.
Yeah. Oh no, I completely agree. My lady, should we get out of the hallway? Maybe like start making our way to a room.
She kind of at this point kind of gives up on the facade that everything's fine. She's like, yes, we probably should go find a room. We should, and then all of a sudden you guys hear this loud like scream that ends with like, ah!
Behind or in front?
Down this way.
It ends with a what?
With Discord cutting out my mic. The gurgling of like something being killed. Someone being killed.
Oh Jesus!
Oh no, the butler.
Time to move.
D'Artagnan looks at Rawin. Okay. Can I borrow that?
Borrow what?
None of us
Stop
have weapons
playing
on us.
Rowan does.
No.
My
He hit a knife.
fist? I don't have
Nope.
any
No.
weapons.
Damn it.
I told you they were going to
All
take
right.
our weapons. They took our weapons and my bag of holding. So, time to move to the entrance. Let's go.
Yeah.
Tactical moving out. Go, go, go.
Yeah, kinda.
Group
Tactical
3, move. Go.
Let's move.
D'Artagnan looks at the mage from the Wizards Guild. Could you try, please?
Sure. And she starts to cast, and you see her cast. It goes in and it kind of like swarms your amulet, and all of a sudden it's like fizzles. It's like, I'm sorry, it's a little bit more powerful than I was expecting there. And I prefer not to use too
It's
much
all right.
energy to dispel that, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
All
let's
right.
go. You stay in the back.
I'm still gonna.
In the
No, we need to get the double lady in the middle of the group's protection. I
Yeah.
don't know what
True.
the deal is,
Yeah.
but
So
Lady in the middle.
So we'll arrange
is it
squishy
okay
people
with you
stay
if
in the
we make
middle,
our
Rowan
way
and
to
Penrith and
retrieve
everything.
our weapons?
Right?
Wait, what about what?
D'Artagnan looks at the lady of the house. Is it okay with you if we make our way to retrieve our weapons?
Yes, Valiant does have the key to the security door, though. I don't do anything like that.
Son of a bitch. Let's move. Let's move.
Find
Did it
Alfred.
sound like a French dwarven yell that when we went down with the
Yeah.
It
screen?
was just a yell. All right, so I guess marching order or combat maneuver order.
let's get one of the big guys in the front and one in the back.
Yeah. Fenrir
Yeah.
taking the front.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I got some in the rear.
I'll be.
And that amulet blocks all magic, right, Erez?
Yep. Let's put the lady in the middle. Yeah.
Right.
I'll be
Well, if we can,
D'Artagnan's going to stand behind the big guys,
we,
but
sh-
in front of the lady,
we
just
should
so that
probably get to
there's
the
an
door
extra
so we
layer.
can get out of here and call for more guards.
Yeah, it's a long hallway, I think. Let's go.
You think?
Yeah,
Well, we walked through a lot of rooms.
You, Quinar does not leave. I was going to say Foran, that's not the right one. Garen's side.
Okay, which way are we going?
We are going down this way.
South.
Which way did the scream come from?
South.
This way.
We're heading towards the scream.
Okay,
Okay.
D'Artagnan's. Oh, that's the wrong person. Fenris, can you move me
Alright,
next,
doing white people
behind
choices.
you next to Amaya, please?
I can.
Thank you.
Alright, laddie,
Mhm.
don't you trying to feel me up, alright? Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you? Don't swing that way. I
Let's
prefer
go.
some hair on my ladies, if you know what I mean.
Aw.
Come on.
Get it? Because dwarves have hair. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
So, all right, down this way. You guys are dun 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 dun.
Oh dang.
All right, you move in. So this, by the way, is the security room.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know, right?
The dark. Yeah. Well, we saw which way he went.
Yeah.
When
Which,
he
well, he came
like,
down this way and
handed
then
off.
this way. So I mean, if
Well,
literally
no,
from
I mean-
here, it could
No.
be anywhere in the house.
Right, but no.
Well,
When
no,
I
I'm
gave
talking
him my
about when
bag
we
of
were
holding.
came in.
Oh
When we
yeah,
came in,
I just
saw
I
him
just
go
wanted
in,
to make
yeah.
sure you guys. That's all. I was just trying to be
Yeah, yeah.
nice, okay?
No, it's fine. We just
Mithria, if you want your jacket back, it's in this room.
So we make it there on no issue.
Well, I mean,
Nothing
you
pops up
guys
in
are
this
like
hallway as we
dun
go.
dun 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 dun.
D'Artagnan's gonna flip up the hood of his cloak because he did not give it to the person.
Yeah.
Neither did Fenrith.
Assuming you guys
You're
don't
not giving
recognize
up
what
that
I
sweet,
just
sweet
did there.
magic.
Oh fuck!
There was something loading, so you added something.
There's the body.
Yep,
We
you guys
wouldn't
are
have
around the
walked
corner.
past the body.
What?
Quick check. Cause
Okay,
yeah.
you see it looks
No.
it looks like one of the servants. Do a medicine check.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a medicine check.
Yep.
Oh, I gotta roll. Sorry.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
been
no,
a
no.
long time
Hey,
since
it's
I've
been
actually had to
one
roll.
week since you looked at my. Yeah.
Okay, medicine check, medicine.
So while she's checking,
Oh, I
I'm gonna
got a
poke my
plus
head into the
6.
door.
Hey,
It's open.
18.
Hey, she's dead, Jim.
Oh.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Whoa.
Damn.
Is the door
Does she know how long she's been dead?
Its body's still warm, so.
with an 18? Okay.
So this is the servants' quarters. So there's like a door here, and so it looks like the servant was like coming in, out, and then was.
Alright.
From behind or from the front? Like I'm gonna move her body. See, like, was she stabbed from behind and she fell forward, or was she stabbed in the front?
Yeah,
Like
the
the
stabber was like swah, and she like fell down this way. So the stabber was back
Okay.
here.
Stabbed from behind.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll tell you guys that she was stabbed from behind, fell forward. What do you see, Fenrith?
What do your dragon eyes see?
Beds, a table.
Any
And
more
want me to
people?
roll perception, I guess, to see what else I see?
Mm-mm.
Room seems empty.
Yeah, it's relative. Yes, that is the servants' quarters. They all go here and everything like that. She kind of like looks a little sad seeing one of her servants. Bleh.
Yeah, makes sense.
Do we see signs of where someone may have gone?
Yeah, is there like a blood trail anywhere?
There's like a couple drops every so often, like here, but
Is there directionality?
I want to check under the beds.
go and check under the beds. There's a lot of dust.
There's some monsters.
Yeah.
Rawr!
The bed
That's
actually,
funny.
funnily enough, attacks you because it's a mimic. God, I don't understand the infatuation with mimics, but anyway, I digress. No, it's the servants keep it pretty well done. It is their room, and they have a little chest for their different clothes and stuff like that. They have their own table
What about-
here, so a couple can like eat and stuff like that. Here?
I want to look. Yeah, I want to look here.
Here is essentially the supply closet.
All right, let's get our weapons. I don't like being unarmed.
Yeah,
on.
this is bad.
Yeah, let's
I
go.
agree.
Yeah, so in here it's very much the the maintenance closet where there's a a well thing and things like that. There's cleaning.
Is there a
utensils and
small but fair-sized item between 1 and 5 pounds in this room I can grab?
everything. Jesus Christ! Yeah.
Wait, dude. Well,
Okay.
you know what? There's
I'll grab that and walk with it.
there's freaking dinner plates. I'm gonna grab one of the knives off of the freaking table.
All right, you guys.
D'Artagnan does too, just so he has something for
Yeah.
right now.
Better safe than sorry until we get our freaking stuff. Come
All
on,
right.
let's.
Actually, what? No, I will grab a dinner. I'll just grab a plate. I'm assuming that weighs a pound.
Oh,
Okay.
I can't wait for this.
Okay,
This is
so you
gonna
guys
be
grab
fucking
it,
hilarious.
and you guys
Yeah.
come over to here. You guys come down this
Mhm.
way.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys come down this way. Come over here, over there. I should probably just do it the easy way and just do it like this. And just go.
Grab the group and move them. Yep.
That's how I was doing it until we bent.
Yeah, until the corner.
All right, the door there. Her with her. I'm assuming you guys are sticking together.
Well, we were gonna keep a circle around
Well,
the
I'm
lady
moving towards
a
the
little
door to check it.
Which door? This door?
bit. Well,
was
she
gonna
said
check to
that
see how
he
sturdy it
has
was.
the key.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Valen has the key for this.
I'm
Where
Valen.
he
Where are
is
you?
doesn't mean that I can't use a master key
Yeah, try to open
or
the door,
attempt
please.
to use a master key, depending on how sturdy the door is.
All right, make a strength check.
I have a
How sturdy is I test the door. Oh, do a strength check?
Yeah.
Okay, so
see
that'd
if
be
it's locked.
athletics.
It's locked for sure. Like you don't. It's locked.
Yeah.
So
I
19 on the
would go
die
up
for a
and try to
26.
open the door.
Hey, shit.
You kind of like, okay, this is easy enough. You kind of like hit it, thinking that, because it just looks like a normal fancy, like a fancy wooden door. You hit it, you're like, okay, motherfucker, that was magic. There was illusion on that, you asshole. So you put a little bit more effort in it. You hear like splintering as you break it. It doesn't fully open, but you break some of it, and you can hear like an inhale, like a sucking through the teeth, like an inhale from the Lady Garen as you damage her door.
Can I say one?
D'Artagnan's gonna go over and touch
I'm going
the door
to
see if
retcon
his
one little
amulet
thing.
will-
What?
But before I break the door, I will turn to the lady and say, "I am sorry, ma'am," and then do
Yeah.
it.
What is D'Artagnan doing?
He's gonna walk over to the door and try to open it to see if his amulet will demagic the door.
Huh.
Okay.
Oh.
You go and walk over, and you, tink, tink, the latch just clicks, and it's still locked.
Well, I
It is
tried.
person. Yeah, it is. It is
Yeah.
disable magic person, not
Yeah.
aura. All right,
Break
people,
the
we
door
got
down.
a problem over here.
Of course we do. Break the damn door down, Fenrith. And I'll go see what the elf dude sees.
He's at the front door, and you see him trying
know,
to
I
open
walked-
it.
And the front door is locked.
Oh, do I need to move to that one next?
Get it. Just get me my bag. Get the bag.
Yes, please.
Is the door open?
It
Like I'm assuming at this point I can just push the door and it
no,
moves, or?
it is a hardy door. It is a security door. It's a hardy
Okay.
door. You're gonna have to do another strike check.
I'm not even through enough to get anyone to get through. Okay, so
Yeah.
another one. All right.
It is
At this
essentially
point,
in The
Fenrith,
Shining,
And,
the first axe hit
15?
where it's just like a little splintering. That's what you did with that massive hit. Like this is a thick
Okay.
security door.
Big boys, break down the doors.
So that one was a 15.
Hulks smash.
Pretty
15.
much.
You bounce off of it. Robin, you see Fenrith kind of like land almost at your feet.
Oh no. I will attempt to break it down.
Okay. If we
Should
want to
we do
consult
it
trouble,
together
I
and
will
give one of
probably
us
laugh at you
advantage?
there, lad. You see Harbeck like as you kind of bounce off the door.
I
23, that's not bad.
23.
Kate, you splinter and you see the door kind of like crack inwards and cave. You guys are doing damage to it, and it will take you guys a few minutes of doing this if you guys want to keep at it.
Well, we don't
Okay,
know where the
stand
guy
back.
has the key.
Hang on. I'll look around, see if there's something bigger than the plate I grabbed. And substantial enough. Is there...
Not really, no.
Ma'am.
Go get it and go get one of
Do
them
you have something
footrests
solid
from the other
around?
room. Or
There's
those
nothing, yeah.
tables.
There's nothing really much around. Yeah, I guess you could travel in here and risk seeing if there's someone in here or not.
Just get us our
Actually,
weapons.
hang on. It doesn't specify the size matters. So I'll take my dinner plate, I'll toss it in the air, and it'll just launch into the door.
Okay, as it atomizes, the door falls inwards.
And
Whoa.
if
As
I
I
need
see
to,
you
I
do
can
that,
tell you
I
the
hand
damage.
him my knife. I'll hand you my knife. Do it again.
Just, oh, by the way, just in case you want to know, that was 8 points of bludgeoning damage as it flew into it.
Inside, you guys see it looks almost ransacked. You see, like there was racks at once, probably like nice racks put up. They're all on the floor, stuff scattered everywhere, and you guys see your bag of holding on the ground, lid open.
I
grab
rush
it.
forward and I open it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reach my hand in and think of my sword.
You feel something like cold on your hand. Mithra, what are you trying to grab?
Thank God.
I want to grab my flute.
Okay, you feel something. What's a
All right.
flute made out of? Metal?
It's
Is
metal.
my axe in there?
It's metal.
Yeah,
No,
your stuff's in there,
I'm
so-
literally, I tie the bag of holding to my waist and I start handing out the freaking. I remember everybody's weapons that I
Yeah.
took, and I hand them to the boys.
It seems like
guess we have
whoever came in
everything.
here took the weapons that were in here, but left everything else.
So they didn't realize that our weapons were in the bag of holding.
Mm-hmm.
So D'Artagnan doesn't have his sword.
Ooh,
Wah
yeah.
wah.
I told you. So never mind. It's fine. I think I have a sword.
I'll give D'Artagnan one of my daggers.
Actually, I could also give him an axe.
True.
Actually, are you proficient with?
If
Well,
we
hang on.
make it to the second floor, I could
Actually, it's
also give your compatriot one of my weapons, Lady
Uh,
Lenore says.
All right.
Simple weapons, hand crossbows, long swords, rapiers, and short swords.
What's your guys' passive perception? Out of
I
curiosity.
could hand you a hand axe.
Mine's a 16.
Passive
12.
10.
14.
All right.
10.
D'Artagnan, you hear some voices calling stuff out, and they are not serf voices.
Heads up.
Oh shit!
D'Artagnan just grabs a dagger from Mithria. Just like, okay.
I pull my sword.
They sound heavy.
The voices?
The sounds that are going with them, it sounds like they're very well equipped.
Oh.
Okay, well, we got to get out of this hallway.
Okay. Let's.
Question. Actually, no.
I mean,
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna ask
ma'am, where's
where
the best
steps?
defensible location?
Yeah.
Either probably upstairs or downstairs in the wine cellar.
But when we get to all of your potions in the other room, will that be bad? Could they use those against us?
Those potions, I don't fully know what they do.
Hey,
Oh boy.
we gotta get out of here. Upstairs. I'm thinking upstairs, second window. Jump out. I'll heal your asses. Hey, it works.
Are you going to
mean-
go in and try to look through the skylight?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Lady Garen where the stairs are, so we know where we're going.
Right.
Yeah, stairs are okay. So stairs aren't super far.
So if the second floor is the best spot, then unless the cellar's closer, I'm say head to the stairs.
All right.
Yeah, D'Artagnan's just like, I don't care where we go as long as we get somewhere where we can at least protect the lady of the house.
Out of curiosity, can I be cheeky with this, and will that work?
No.
Come on,
Let's
Owlbear.
start moving.
Come on, Owlbear. You know you want to be. You know you want to. Well, I mean, it kind of worked.
We're starting a fight at 9:30. This is awesome.
Yep. Because we're going to be able to do this for about, I don't know.
And then I have to get off.
I asked you, Fenrith, by the way.
Hmm?
I asked you. I'm like, are you going to go check it out? And you never answered.
Oh. I missed that. It may have been when I stepped away.
Hmm.
So the answer would have been yes, because I missed that.
That's roughly the same size-ish. All right. You guys come over here. Yeah, you go through here and you look up, and all 3 moons are out tonight.
All three.
Okay.
Fun.
Which 3 moons is a rarity. The third moon very rarely comes out. It's literally like once in a blue moon type thing.
Like when the planets align.
Is the third one blue?
Hey, Rez.
Yeah, what's up?
And do I
Just out of
feel anything?
Yeah.
No, it's not
Are there
that.
certain conditions? Okay.
Okay.
Also, definitely not because I didn't take that into account. So you guys can go up. So you guys can go up here, and you guys can get to the second floor here.
Yeah. Let's.
Okay.
Oh fuck! I forgot. Oh god, that's embarrassing right there. Okay, we're not just gonna ignore that. That's oof.
Ignore.
Where's
what?
the?
Don't worry about it.
Oh.
We got upstairs.
Okay.
Should we come out there?
Yeah, you guys come up here, and you guys see like the balcony here, down looking into the bottom floor here, and you can see the chandeliers not
So is this like
active anymore.
an open roof with like rooms?
No,
Like,
it's a full-fledged second floor. I just didn't,
oh, okay.
There's just a balcony looking down above over the foyer.
Oh, for where the big
Yeah.
skylight is.
Yeah,
Okay.
there we go.
Okay,
That's
makes
the one.
D'Artagnan looks
gotcha.
at the lady and says, "I wouldn't mind borrowing something."
Yeah.
Because
There we go.
Except we can't see us. It's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. We got this. Boop. Okay. So check. Well, I was going to show, the nice areas up here and everything like that, but I guess not now. She's like,
No, it's fine. Weapons. We gotta protect you and get the hell out of here.
all right. So it would be over here then. So
Figure out who the hell.
Lady
is
Quinar will lead the way as she. What?
Well,
none.
Move the map. and not
Apparently,
the
yeah.
others.
Fuck. All right. I'm so powerful. I move maps. All right. She's gonna lead you guys to over here.
Hang on, we're running on the same mechanics as the Planet Express ship. We move the universe around us.
yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. She leads you over to here, and she will open the door, exposing her room.
Okay.
And I will say Fenrith will probably not far behind.
Thank you, Russ.
Yeah.
As close as her assistant allows.
Yeah, we're all just kind of balled together. We're not.
All right. And so as you guys get in, she like shuts the door, and she's like, "Okay, we should be able to go here. What weapon do you like to use?"
A short sword or a rapier?
Rightio. She kind of like keeping Garen
Close door.
like in her eyesight. She walks over, opens up this chest, and you can see she has like tinkering tables all around. It's a mix between a noble lady's room and also an adventurer's room. She opens up. She grabs a short sword, kind of like tosses it to you. As she pulls
Much
out
appreciated.
a belt, and she like puts it on as she has a sword and a dagger on her hip.
I'm gonna look at Yardleaf and be like, "Do you need anything? What do you fight with?"
I don't do fighting. Fighting is not in my style there. I prefer to use words, if you know what I mean.
As in
So,
spells,
does that
or
mean
are
you
you
spells?
into dying? Because I
Prefer not to fight at all. I normally have a contingent of guards with me if I have to go anywhere dangerous, but considering I stay in the town, that normally isn't a problem.
Oh,
Well, you got us
you
now,
know
so
so you're
fine.
useless. Got it. Go by the lady. We gotta keep
D'Artagnan
the
hands
trio
my
that we
stabbing
have.
back to me.
Harbreck, his eyebrow like raises as you chastise.
Well,
No, it's not a judgmental one. It's all right then, cool, awesome.
Yeah,
It's impressed.
yeah. I ain't got time. Gotta keep
You-
everyone safe.
As you're
It's like we have the
as he
balls to
kind
actually
of
say that out loud.
as he kind of like goes
I
over.
have it.
Amaya, with your passive perception, you hear voices getting louder.
And I'll quick like hold my finger up to my mouth and be like, "Shh, people are coming."
All
But
right.
I'll like say quiet.
Okay, just out of
From over
curiosity,
here?
I'm going to try to use my nub to like take the amulet off. It's bound to me, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay. Well,
you
was
protect the
worth a
useless
shot.
people.
Which was really only one.
It's really only one.
You really
True,
think
but-
Harbreck doesn't know how to fight?
No, I'm sure
Oh shit.
Harbrick.
Yeah. Harbeck. Harbeck?
The
Harbeck. Harbeck.
This one.
temple.
No,
dwarf.
I was talking about we have to protect the lady
Yarleaf.
Yeah.
and Yarleaf.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, Quinar is
I wasn't
definitely...
talking about the dwarf. Please, he's Total respect to him.
Probably could whoop all your guys' asses.
100%, which is why I
Yeah.
was saying the lady, I'm not saying that she's useless, but she's the lady of the house, and I don't want to get, charged with, hey, a noble woman died near you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong
And-
with that, right?
Exactly. Snooty elf boy. He's the useless one.
Yeah, he's gonna throw us to the wolves immediately.
Basically said to his face, so it's fine. But shh,
All right.
people are coming.
As you guys are like, shh, waiting.
And I have my sword out.
I have my crossbow ready and aimed at the door.
Okay, you guys are waiting, and Fenrith and Amaya, since you guys are right at the door, you guys can hear very muffled, but I'm not going to actually do that because Discord is probably not going to allow it to work, so I'm just going to say it in a normal voice.
Mm-hmm.
You hear, find the tome, let's go. Our master says it's here somewhere. Hurry up and find it before they find out what's going on. And you can hear like
So
footsteps
find the
kind of
which
receding
wording?
a
Find
little
the
bit.
tomes is what he said.
Tomes,
Find the
yeah.
tomes.
And it sounds like kind of receding down here, and then a couple minutes later, you guys hear this loud banging, and you hear a couple squeals from behind you guys, as one of these three squealed. You guys are not too terribly sure which.
Well, before, like,
Looking over.
okay, before they, like, completely walked off, I'm gonna look at Fenrith, because I know he does the head thing, and I'm gonna very, very quietly whisper to him to say, send a message to the lady that they're looking for tomes.
I take 2 steps over because
That's-
I'm a little far away.
Yeah, but I'm, like, as quiet
And then, yeah,
as...
she suddenly hears this guttural, draconic voice in her mind asking if there's any tomes someone would be looking for.
She squeals, which causes Quinar to kind of like look around, and then you can very faintly hear Garen go,
Which I immediately respond, relax, I'm speaking telepathically when she gets agitated to the squeal.
there's lots of
Hopefully
tomes,
she recognizes
honestly.
the voice when it says in her mind.
There's the library, there's the little nook overlooking the bay down here. There's lots of tomes. And
Any
as
of
she was answering
specific
that, that's when
import?
you guys hear the loud, like, crashing sound, which then elicits a squeak from, like I said, one of these three. You're not too terribly sure which.
And is it coming from north of us, the
Yes.
crash?
Over here. And it is almost like an explosion going off. And then you guys can hear, fucker, it's trapped!
I'm gonna look at her
Hearing that,
and
D'Artagnan.
say, what's up there?
The only thing up there is some rooms. That's all. The second floor is just rooms to have our guests. And then you see Quinar look at her, and she's like, "Oh, and Foran's converted study. It used to be a room, but he's converted it to his own study. But I have no idea what's in there. He doesn't allow even myself to go in there."
Corin, is that her husband?
Foran is her husband.
Corin's husband. Okay, well, apparently
So,
they're trying
could
to get
that be
something
what
of
was
your husband.
rigged?
What could possibly be wrong, eh? All right.
This is,
So, do we jump backwards out the window with someone in my arms, or do we go out there and try to go after people?
There are really
God damn it.
windows up here.
Okay,
how
There
are
are no windows.
There are
There's
no
windows
windows.
here. There's windows here.
Is this a
D'Artagnan's
fireplace?
gonna look at the party. We
Yeah.
can't just let the servants die because, I mean, they've already killed one.
True.
Yeah, I know.
So it's either we split up and some of
No.
us stay to protect the nobles,
Mm.
or it's we go as a group.
I'm gonna
and-
look at the Lady Quinar
All right.
and be like, do you feel strong enough to protect them if we go to investigate? Or should we all stay together?
I think we probably should all stay together. And she's like,
I was
to
not
my
asking
dying
you.
breath, I will protect them, yes. Well, at last, I appreciate you looking out there, but I think it would be better if we all went together, especially if you guys can find a way out. That way we can all get out right away instead of you guys risking your lives coming back.
True. Getting out, best plan.
Rez, just curious.
Yeah.
So my Cloak of Elvenkind doesn't work because of the amulet, right?
No, it does.
Or does
Your
okay.
personal magic doesn't work. Magic items on around you work.
Items work.
So D'Artagnan's gonna pull his hood up and be like, well, I can still get around rather quietly.
If
Yeah,
you
but
know
we
what
don't-
I mean.
I'm gonna look at him and be like, yeah, but we don't know what you're doing if you do. You can't tell us anymore.
Well, I suggest we go.
Yeah, we have to go. We
Should I
gotta get
stay
these
or
people
should I
out.
go now?
But I'm worried about
I'm
what.
still gonna scout ahead just a little ways, not too far.
Yeah. Because none
Wait.
of us can help you.
So it's still dark up here without the light that's being provided, correct?
Oh, I would have once we got into her room. I would have canceled my light spell.
Oh, then yeah. No, it's
Because
dark
I
vision.
don't want it to.
So
I didn't want it to go under the room. Under
what
the
is
door.
the range on everyone's dark vision?
60 feet.
60 feet.
Should be 60
Yeah.
feet.
Which, as you look around, you can see red eyes, red eyes, red eyes, red eyes, red eyes. Well, you can't see red eyes, but red eyes. Red
I can
eyes.
see. I have dark vision.
No,
Yeah, that's
you
what-
can't see your
But-
own red
yeah,
eyes.
you
You
see
Oh,
your
can't
own
look
eyes.
at your own eyeballs.
Yeah.
So my dark
Uh,
vision is 120 feet.
No
Of
and
course
no.
not.
Yes.
No and no. Okay. All right. So we gotta keep. We got 2 non-dark vision people.
What I'm gonna say is, I'm except for D'Artagnan, sure he's gonna be the first one out. But seeing as I can see farther in the dark, I should probably be the second one out.
I'll stay towards the
I can take rear
middle.
guard.
Yeah,
Okay, so
you
we're
take
gonna
rear.
go rear there. You're
If you
gonna be
said I
first
had
out.
red eyes, I don't. My pupils are just open.
No, but
So
because
that's
in the
what they
book, in the
normally
books,
are.
if you have dark vision, your eyes glow red
Well-
slightly. So that's why I was saying it.
Oh, well, I was just going because I'm draconic. I'm doing the cat style where they just open.
Yeah, no, it doesn't mean you're it's one
Yeah.
of those things where in the books it's your eyes glow red.
Yeah.
So then, what are you doing
Okay,
there,
fair.
boy? You said you're taking up Rhea.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
want to.
I'm taking up the-
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
I figured it's something like that, right?
Yeah.
Am I the only one who feels like the two people that cannot fight very well should be sandwiched in between a layer of
Oh yeah, no,
people
100%.
who can
But
fight?
bodyguard will not let lady in front of her, and they both don't have dark vision, so neither of them can fight right now until we see what the hell's out in front of us. Yeah, that would work better. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she's not. She's not like she's adamant that she is keeping the lady of the house.
The back?
Yeah, she is adamant she's keeping the lady out of as far as
Okay.
harm's reach as possible.
Okay.
Well, that's why I was
Yeah.
putting her in the middle. I
That's
would
why we're
argue the
putting her in
middle
the
because if
middle.
something comes behind us,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Middle guard would be safer because then she's got 4 bodies in front and 2
She's got-
behind. That works.
All right.
Okay.
So you're
Yeah.
gonna go up.
D'Artagnan looks to make sure everybody's like ready, and he's gonna quietly and stealthily
Open the door.
open the door.
Always
We should be
happens.
oiling
Try to
those
go
doors.
quiet. Yeah, try to go quiet. The door is just gonna be like, nah, I'm gonna scream now. All right, D'Artagnan, make a stealth check.
Yay! I can still do decent, especially with the hood on my cloak up.
Good.
Are those?
Well,
Okay, those are the right way.
that was almost very bad. I rolled a 19 and a 1, but since I have advantage, that is a 26.
Okay, you're just like, guys, I'll be, and you just disappear.
Of course.
I'll be, and then just
All right.
gone.
Where are you going? So you're out.
You heading to the boom sound?
Yeah, I'm gonna look over there at least.
Okay, you see what looks to be a body over here, and it's not moving.
Whose body?
And it's not moving. It's not a servant's body. How far away are you?
I am not far enough to see a body.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you see nothing. You see nothing.
Wow, I can see from
I'm
where
going
he's
to the
standing
left.
to the wall.
Of course you're going to yeah, heading towards the sound. Head
Alright,
towards
so
the
I'm
sound.
assuming
Yes,
Ramon's
of
just gonna.
course.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna be at the door, so
Yeah.
I think it's safe to next.
So once you get to here, then, well, I guess
Okay.
I'll say for shits and giggles, like right here, you see a body on the floor. It looks like it was tossed from this direction.
Okay. What's the body like? Armor, no armor, leather
Armored.
armor, cloak, what?
Yeah,
Armor.
Okay.
it is armored. It looks like some kind of. It's not like super good armor, but it's still armor nonetheless. Like it's like almost like splint type.
Okay. So do I see anybody else? Do
Nope.
I hear anybody else?
Nope. Probably the person that when they're like, "Fuck, it's trapped," is like, yeah, that's the person I figured out it was trapped.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So I'm gonna go back towards the room and say, well, there's a dead body over there. I assume that's the guy that yelled, fuck, it's trapped. I think we should come out now.
Yeah, we gotta come out.
Because
Okay.
I really don't feel like getting in a fight all by myself.
Nope, agree.
I'm coming.
D'Artagnan's still going to stay in front of Rowan, but just, like, he's going to stuff the short sword in his belt for right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna step outside and look. I should be able to see to the end of the hallway.
D'Artagnan's still going to come in front, but that's because
All right.
he can be like, oh, shit.
You guys don't have to
And
move
run
the
back.
entire thing. We can just until needed. You guys can just leave.
Yeah.
Okay. So, are we going left or are we going downstairs to the library?
No.
Is that to the into the hallway where the thing is revealed?
What? Yeah.
That's the end of the
Oh,
hallway.
okay.
There were 2 tomes down in the library.
Yeah, but there was an explosion up here for
They could just be looking
fact
for the
that they-
tomes.
Yes, but the fact that they are up here right now, you'd think the library would be an earlier place to check.
yeah, because it would have been first.
Downstairs and easy to get at.
Yeah.
Actually, with the angles of things, they would have gone through the library at the service quarters.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least it
Fair.
looked like likely.
Where are the windows at up here?
There's not
The
really windows up
windows-
here. Right here.
There
That's
has
about
to
it.
be windows somewhere on the second story.
No.
Like,
They generally no.
there are no windows in any of these houses.
It's
Not as common
If-
in older buildings.
if they want light, they
In
just
older medieval
magically
style
make
buildings.
light, and also to stop people from prying in and shit.
Okay.
Story.
So, D'Artagnan's gonna, like, and slowly walk over here, trying to, like, get up to the corner so he can peek around it.
Okay.
Anybody? Oh, fuck, there's a door there.
Yeah.
There's another door there.
Yeah, she told us that her husband's
Tactically, this is
study.
a nightmare.
Yeah, but
Oh
she
my
did say
God.
that her husband's study was north, right, of us?
Yeah.
Like up towards.
Which the body
Door
is like right.
blown open.
Right. So near where the body
Is
is.
this door open?
Hey, look, a body.
There's a body. So I'm thinking.
It's up against that door, so the
Ye-
study
ye-
is the one at the bottom.
Wait, what?
Here. He
Yeah, that
means
one.
here.
Oh, okay.
He's being
Yeah,
a doom
right
clown
across. He got blown across the room.
I'm gonna
Alright.
go over and check the body just to see.
Okay.
Like-
It looks like some kind of brigand with just blackened armor. That, like I said, it's like almost scale mail type.
Weapons.
Not anymore.
Not
blown up.
anymore.
As he looks.
Feel for a pulse.
Oh, actually,
Yeah,
I
no,
guess
he's
I'm
dead,
not seeing
Jim.
things.
Yeah.
He's dead, Jim.
All right.
Not all the black on him is blackened armor for stealth. There's some from.
Okay.
Char and smoke.
Yeah. You guys see the remnants of 2 doors here.
Okay. I'm gonna go over to investigate and motion for Rowan because I can see him looking at me. Just like bring the party closer.
I'll walk up
All right.
up here.
In this room, you see a very ransackled, almost like a workshop with stuff all over. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
These
No
are not
people?
here. No people. No.
Okay. Where the hell did they go? Because we didn't hear them after the explosion. We
You
didn't
also
hear
were
them
kind
walk
of
past us.
moved back here to talk to people, so they could have came back this way. To be fair.
All right.
Well, I'm the one that
D'Artagnan's
moved
gonna
back
try to
to talk.
open this door.
Okay.
I think it's time to go.
Yeah.
Should I stay or should I go?
But
now?
we need to. I'm gonna motion to the group to come out because we
Anything?
haven't.
No.
Hold on. I'm gonna look in this one just before we tell them to.
Which one?
I can't do. I'm sorry. I'm trying. Yeah, that one. I want to make sure that there's no bodies when we have them come out.
So you're gonna check these ones too, then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You see very fancy ass, like, probably both your guys' rooms at the Adventurers Guild could fit into one of these rooms.
Oh, of
Very
course.
fancy ass.
I'm gonna walk in real quick and tell the lady that.
Okay. And
Well,
with that, D'Artagnan's going this way.
yeah. There's a dead body. It looks like they broke into your husband's office, study. Don't know what they took. Do you prefer to get out of the house or do you want to look at the study?
Well, unfortunately, I don't know what's in there, so I couldn't really see if there's anything missing. I'd probably say get out and alert, the estate guards plus the, city guards and stuff like that, and get revenge for them coming into my home.
Yeah, let's get out.
Okay.
And we'll start moving as a group towards the stairs or a window or something.
D'Artagnan's heading for the stairs just because that's, in his mind, the quickest way.
What would be the fastest way out of here? If we need to
fastest way
jump,
is
I
to,
can.
jump.
A few of us can shield.
Well, and I can heal.
Okay. Are we
Yes,
going
and
quick or are we going safe?
No, we're going quick.
All right. Dunk.
Lady?
Yeah.
Make
Like
a
the Batman
fucking
style.
acrobatics check.
It's
Oh,
one
that's
story.
Yeah.
You forget that I
well,
said it was about 20 feet, didn't you?
22.
Okay, you're dunk.
Alright, come on.
Land like
So-
fucking Batman with my cloak billowing around me.
As you land,
Thanos?
you hear I can't fucking do it because of Discord, but the distinct sound of glass not shattering but cracking as you hear motherfucking cases, Jesus, and it, like the again as it seems like people are trying to.
Still things.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
know what?
And you're like, just leave it already. Move, let's go. Like, come on, it's good stuff. Like, just leave it.
We were following. Come on.
Yeah.
Are you going to all jump down instead of
I'm-
walking down the stairs?
I will offer the lady to hold her as I jump down, but yes. I will land on my. I will
I'm
intentionally
gonna
fall on my
jump
back
down.
holding
Yeah.
someone.
Okay.
Quickest way.
Where did I hear
Gotta
the
go.
glass?
I'm assuming in the room full of
Okay.
Yeah.
D'Artagnan's gonna head like this way, and once somebody lands except him, he's gonna be like, they're trying to steal shit.
Okay, everyone needs to make an acrobatics check that's jumping.
Yeah, I'm jumping.
Do I?
Yes.
To you.
Or can I
Okay.
just
Does
let
he-
myself fall?
Realistically, a res.
Yes, for the reasons that you guys want to know. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, true, because I need to, because I'm carrying someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too.
I have a 12.
Okay,
I got a 19.
21.
Okay. Who are you doing?
I would offer to grab
Nobody's
whoever
doing
wanted to
anybody.
get down
That's
quickly.
inappropriate in this situation.
Sorry, I wouldn't necessarily grab someone unless they needed to get down with us, wanted to jump down.
Pretty much
think
all
about
the
it, but I would
NPCs
offer
are just
the
going to go
lady
run
and
down
then
the
switch
stairs. She's like,
Which is fine. But
Okay.
I'll take the stairs.
Yep.
I'll jump down. I got 19.
Oh,
okay.
Once
Good.
Rowan lands. They're over here.
Yeah, you guys are like
Should we take them?
dunk, dunk, and Robin on Fenrir's lands like a big like sonic boom, like I'm here, guys.
Yeah, we
All
take
right,
them.
swords out and
Yep.
ready to.
There's
I
no...
got confirmation from
All right,
Mom. I'm fucking going.
Mithria, what are you doing? Are you jumping or walking
Get
down?
on.
We can't
So-
get out the front door, so...
So is there no exit on the back end of that treasure room? That we have to walk back out and around?
What?
What
Into
do you
this
mean?
hallway up here. Where's my
Right? Yeah.
so
No.
here.
It's closed off. It's just thick walls. Mithria, what are you doing?
Okay.
Are you jumping down or are you going to be civil and walk down? Mithria. Well, I think Mithria
Man.
did.
She probably walked down with them.
I'm just going to assume
just-
so.
Let's just have her walk down with
If you're
them.
trying to talk,
Yeah.
you're muted, pal. There we
There we
go.
go.
Oh, there was sound there.
Mithria.
Sound but no words, darling.
Stop rolling on Wonder Talk.
All right.
No.
No, she's okay.
Your
So you guys
words
go
are
in.
not working.
Yeah. So you
All right,
guys
so
go
she
in.
walked.
My 21. Can I superhero landing?
I thought you got a 3.
No, I got a 21.
Who got a 3?
I don't know.
Robin, was that you?
I see it.
Rowan?
Robin?
Did we lose 2 people?
Yeah, I think we lost 2
Hello?
people.
Hi, sorry.
There we
It's
go.
okay.
There we go.
We just made you walk down the stairs instead of jumping through a window.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened.
It's
You're
fine.
good.
I'm fine.
My phone's just doing. Okay.
Did you hear?
Um,
Where have you been here the entire time, or you been dead the entire time?
I don't know what the deal was. I think my phone just like quit for a second. I don't know. But I got it plugged in. It's charging now, so it
Oh,
should be
yeah.
fine.
So, do you know what's going on though?
Nope. Sorry.
Okay, so you guys go upstairs and you go over here. You guys get some items over here. You guys hear explosion. There's people going over here to try to hear. You guys go up, check it out. That seems to be a study that some stuff is being ransacked. So you guys come back down here. The rest of the group jumps up over the banisters here. The NPCs are like, haha, nope, go walk down the stairs. You walk down with them because you're not a barbarian. And then you guys hear smashing coming from this side over here. So you guys are going to go attack them.
Yeah, because the front door's locked and we can't get out of this damn house because
Yeah.
apparently nobles don't have windows.
What the heck?
I know.
To be fair,
Who
I
needs
have a
windows
lot
when you got
of
nobody?
Second story window.
I
Emergency
have a lot
exit.
of yes, but I also have a lot of stuff people should not really be seeing, like artifacts from the Blood War and stuff like that. So
Yeah, but
Doesn't
now
matter,
we're trapped
we
in
all
here.
die.
No.
All right. So anyway, guys, I once ate a potatoes. Why are we in a? Where are we?
Oh my god. But Miskin, shh.
What? I just want to
I,
let
I,
you know.
I,
I
like
had a
grab
potato
him
with a
and
salt.
I put my hand in front of his mouth. Hey.
All right.
Combat.
Guys, do I see
Shit.
him? Do I not see him?
All right. So you guys go. Yeah, and you see nothing. You walk in and you see the display cases here. They have distinct impact marks, but it's somebody trying to break tempered glass type thing. It's just like and nothing.
All right.
Who has wait, Warren has the longest dark vision out of all of us, right?
Yep. And that's why I left him behind to spot bad guys. Going in here. Are they in here?
You look around. Make a perception check.
I'm gonna guess while he's moving, we're moving towards where the sounds came from.
Yeah.
probably. All
14 plus 6, 20.
okay. Ugh, and now the noble group, which I can say nobles because Mithri is a noble. Da 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 da.
Bump.
All right, so you guys are going in.
Hi, my name is Anne.
Actually,
Yeah.
All right, so you guys go in, and as you guys go in, you see the horse kind of. It's flickering now, like very much so, but it's still
Almost like
trying.
the magic's been
Yes. So it will like
That's
speed
good.
here, and then all of a sudden it has a leg spike, and it'll be like over here, and be like, and it like
Okay.
raise up, and then all of a sudden it's like.
is it teleporting like a supernatural ghost?
It's
It's
it has a
Yeah.
fucking like 1,000 ping right now.
Okay. So,
It's bad.
these fuckers here, the weapons are gone. What's going on?
These have break marks on them, but they're not broken. They have like it seems like they were trying to steal them, but they just did not work.
Is the weird armor that we're not used to in the corner still?
Yep. So you guys go there. Oh yeah, the picture. You guys need the picture. Nope, that's adding more fog. We don't need more fog. We need less fog of war.
The picture.
I feel like there's something special about this picture.
Oh, son of a bitch. The dude in the picture's different. Dude in the picture's different. My lady.
Yes, what would you like?
Dude in the picture's different.
D'Artagnan's gonna walk up to the
Don't.
picture and like try to touch it, stick his hand through.
Okay, as you go to touch it, you guys see these lights emit from the bas relief that's around it. And as you guys kind of see this flash of light and this searing pain in your bodies, you guys look around and all of a sudden you guys are outside. And it's this very overcast day out. And there's these large trees all about, like you guys are almost in a clearing. You guys look back and you can see this massive, like 4-story in most places, castle sitting upon a hill with stairs going up to it. You guys can't see the sky, and you can see the 6, 9, 10 of you guys all standing in a circle around, and you can see everyone other than Rowan. You guys get shivers as it's a cold night out.
I'm gonna slap D'Artagnan on the back of the head and be like, "Don't touch shit!" And then just kind of try to take in and be like, "Well, we're outside."
The air is different.
Well, we're
it is
in
not the
Curse of
salty.
Strahd now.
It is not the salty sea air anymore. It's this heavy, musty air. You can see lights in the castle. And as you guys are standing around, you can hear, "What are you doing out here? I'm so late. What are you doing?" And you see this old lady, like kind of hunched over, walking up to you guys, about 30 feet away from you guys. Like, "What are you doing out here so late?"
I've already had.
That is
I've
a
had my
good
sword
question.
drawn this entire time. I don't know.
Yeah, you
just
should
to
not
test
be out here
something?
so
Axe is
late.
still in hand.
Come. She like motions for you guys to go, and she starts like hobbling off down the road.
Towards the big
Rest.
castle or towards the forest?
Towards the
Oh
forest.
wait,
Actually,
we're going toward the.
I
So
will
we're at
test.
that
I can
castle?
test.
Where-
Can you hear me?
Hi, yeah, there we go. Hi, what's up?
Oh boy.
No, I'm gonna pull my wand out of my boot and try to produce flame.
Okay.
Does it
You
work?
Produce flame? You produce a flame?
So the cantrip.
Sweet.
So it works.
Okay,
We're
that's nice.
we're in a different city.
So
We're on a
at
different
least
continent.
we found out we are not within the Sapphire Coast.
As you guys are sitting there kind of watching D'Artagnan futz around and stuff like that, you guys can hear the forest. It's alive. It's almost like alive, like the different like whoos and like growls and stuff like that. And you can hear the very distinct like loud roar of some kind of creatures and then you can see what looks to be like birds flying off from the trees.
Okay.
So we're in a mountain.
I immediately
region, but
step.
we don't know where.
You have no idea
No.
where. Nope.
We have no idea where we are.
I step
Smell
closer to
anything on the
Warren.
wind. Anything interesting on the wind?
What about the wind?
Can I smell anything interesting on the wind?
You are punched in the face with different smells, ones that you're not really used to.
Okay.
Okay. Do we follow
nice.
the
Check,
weird
just
creepy
like,
old
that's
woman,
a
or
lot.
do we go
Okay.
towards the castle?
I said a. Huh?
Yeah, because we don't have any other choice. We don't know where we are, so that's all we got right now.
Where are you guys? We don't know, but we will find out potentially next week.
Next week. Oh my god.
Yes.
Jeez.
And as we're going to end it there, where will they end up? What is going to happen next? We will find out next session. Yeah, a little bit of spooky time. Woo! Coming up. Remember to hit that follow button if you guys are new here. Go show some love to the other streamers in the group. All their links down below. My links for all social media are down there as well. Follow me across them all. I would greatly appreciate it. Share with friends so other adventurers can come in and see this stuff. But I will see you guys all later. As I say, stay healthy, stay awesome, because you guys are all awesome. Bye-bye.